Vicky. Girl, you know what pissed me off? When people be sitting up recapping about us and won't even allow us to chime the fuck in. That's the second time Shantae done played one of my recaps and wouldn't let me say something about it. She let other people talk about it. The live that I shared to you. And then August goes in there. No, she wouldn't let me up, but she let August up. But she did drop August though. She didn't let August do too much. She didn't let August do too much. Nigga, I don't know why you in my request. Bye bye. Don't know why you in my request. Don't know why you over here. Girl,
Da1.
hey, what's up, okay?
So what's happening? I came in there and sure, what's up, Nick? I came in there,
Kel,
and she was
Kel, you got
making.
Vicky blocked. This her account. This the account I was trying to get her to come in there on.
Yeah, everything Robert said was a fucking lie. He's trolling me because I trolled him, and I said that he was on crack. I'm
It was
alright.
blocked, right? That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah, it was blocked. That's why I took a screenshot. I think, I think Manny blocked me. One day I had scrolled in there, and I was blocked. So, but all that shit was a lie. Okay, all that shit was a lie.
I was so upset because Kelly was in there when he said that. He was in there when they said Robert was saying to Manny. Like I'm like Robert was talking to Manny, they arguing. I'm like, how Vicky catch a stray? Because
No,
you arguing
Robert
with
was
Manny.
because I said I met him and I said that he was on crack and he was itching and his feet was black and he couldn't afford a $27 hotel with tax and he wanted to split that. So he was mad because I was trolling him forever and people was trolling him and fucking with him. That's why. But nobody said that. Nobody said nothing about Manny having a disease or nothing like that. Me and Manny was arguing one day, and Manny was like something about medical records. So I sent my medical records to August just for proof that I'm not out here being a hoe, fucking people, getting STDs. Because I think that's what he was trying. I thought that's what he was trying to imply, but that's the only thing that was said. Robert is trying to twist it and turn it. Him and Haifa be going around saying people have AIDS, and he even said it about Bold.
He said it about Bowles, who is insane.
Yeah, he said that Bold had HIV, well, AIDS. So this is just something that they like using against people or saying it about people. But nobody ever told him nothing like that. He was not my friend. I would not have no reason to talk shit about Manny to Robert. I don't have no reason to do that.
I was like,
Robert,
let me share the live out to Vicky to get her in here because, like, again, you know how people like to spin narratives and stretch them and play bop it with it.
right.
So I'm like, let me get her in here so she can defend herself. Oh,
Why
Kelly, I
every
said,
time
do you got to
every
back
time
up?
somebody hear medical records, they think of HIV.
He
Manny,
blatantly, he said directly, like, oh,
no,
well,
I'm saying, but
she
the
said
only
you had no.
time I'm saying, hold on, let me get my headphones on. I'm saying there was a time where me and Justin was arguing. Well, y'all know him by Manny, but it's Justin. And that ain't his real name, but that's a name he go by too. But why you so loud?
Sorry. That's how you
You
feel.
know it don't matter. I don't care. Shut up. Shut
Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go with your heart me, Kelly. Hit y'all heart me's if you have them. Please don't let them bitches be ashy up in this
He
bitch.
been to medical records. So I said
DJ.
medical records. So I sent them to August. So I'm like, okay, so don't play with me. Don't try to, be funny, get cute, and act like I'm out here just thought it out. Like, so I just sent my medical records to August just to show proof. That was it. That was all. It was no direct STD mentioned outside of what was said about bold and just the trolls that they typically troll people with. So Robert, but I'm gonna get Robert. And August was begging me last night not to get him, but I'm gonna do it.
I mean, yeah, respectfully, you should because, hey, October, respectfully, I feel like you should because the way he reached for you, it was random. It was it was literally no reason for him to even bring you up or mention you. Period. When he was talking to Manny about you at all. I mean, yeah, people know that y'all dated or whatever the case may have been. There still wasn't no reason to fucking mention you at all. Then as soon as I said something about August knocking his motherfucking head between the washer and the dryer, it was a problem. And now you talking about black people and bringing race into it, and that's wow. Like I don't get it. I really don't. Like if you're gonna argue with Manny about something that you and Manny talking about when they talking about the topic of on at hand, like I just didn't understand. That's why I said let me try to get Vicky in here because I'm like I've never heard her say nothing like that, and it's like like and then again it was too many people in there for. And then what was crazy to me is they didn't even give Manny a chance to respond to that shit. He got Showtime and he said that shit, and they didn't give Manny Showtime after that. So you know what I'm saying? People can fucking run with their narrative, and I thought it was insane because people kept trying to change the subject and talk about other shit. And I'm like,
They
no, you
didn't think
want
it
to
was
address it.
relevant. It's just a rumor. They didn't think it was,
No, motherfucker want to that girl, what? People
That's what
gonna
I'm
want to
saying.
address some shit like that. Like you can't say some shit like that and then think that nobody want to respond. Like what?
No, I know he would want to respond, but I'm saying
Absolutely.
they're thinking anybody who been on the app that's not, if it's not their situation, they're not gonna take that serious because they've
My
heard
point
way.
exactly. That's why you
They
can't tell
like
somebody how to downplay the shit, right? That's why I'm
they
like,
said
wait.
it. They said it about Cascade. They said it about Bowl. Me, Haifa said it about me. Like so, it's like when it ain't true, it's just like okay, I've been called that. So or we don't heard that. What? It got to be something so intense now. It used to be serious. Stuff like that used to be taken serious.
And it should be like, oh, that's weird as hell for people to be motherfucking just saying some shit like that and think we're gonna skate past that shit. Like, no. Look at her hungry ass. That don't make no damn sense. What you say before that? Because it filtered it out. The only thing I see is plain with only onions, cheese, and meat and bread. Jesus Christ. Her ass always talking about some damn food. Yeah, I think shit like that should definitely be addressed. That ain't some shit you say or allow somebody to say on your platform and don't give them the chance to rebut. Like if I'm gonna give a person showtime and someone within the showtime address a person that I have on showtime or in my panel and make an accusation like that, I'm definitely gonna make sure I'm definitely gonna make sure they get showtime because you need to rebut, like for certain. Bitch, I didn't even see him. Bitch ass name. Oh, I wish I could beat this motherfucking ass one day. You hungry? You always be hungry. Are you pregnant or something, girl? It's giving pregnancy, hormonally, babyly, fetally. Like, yeah. I'm just saying, if it's me, like somebody get on my panel and say some shit like that, I'm definitely gonna give you showtime. Oh my god, how, bro? They be cheating. You haven't eaten all day. Why? I'm pretty sure Mr. Payment Plan can send you a couple of dollars. Or not, you know. Or Mr. 10K might be able to. I don't know. Oh my God, why did I think that was the fucking... That shit is insane to me. And then when I addressed August about how his counterpart was behaving, like he tried to justify and validate that shit. Everybody trying to downplay it, like, oh, because you put a time frame on it. Like, y'all got selective outrage, and I don't like that. Like, didn't y'all just drag Q for being anti-black? But you want to put a time frame on, oh, yeah, there's something that's been going on. He don't care. Who cares if he don't care? You should still be dragging him for that. You should be dragging him right now for not caring. What are we doing? People got selective outrage, and that's insane to me. And it's not like it's, oh, you can say it's, oh, but okay, if there's a situation that unfolded yesterday in Kal-El's live, why are we not dragging him? I'm confused. Why are we not dragging him like we drug Q? I'm talking about we drug Q by his motherfucking hair on his knees across TikTok Boulevard, down BTA Boulevard.
When? Because I hope you ain't telling my life, because he didn't get dragged. He was actually being disrespectful.
No, I don't know who live we was in. It wasn't yours.
I'm about to say, because I ain't dragging him. I tried to address the situation, and I compared it to
It was
when
bold.
me and
Was
Bo
it
had.
bold?
Yeah, Q deserved that shit. Q do it quite a bit. And then I say, oh, racing. Q was the same person that was like, well, that's how Peyton talked. He could use AAVE because he grew up with black people. Like, let's be for real. It's certain people we have issues with. It's history with these people. Like, these people are, they do certain stuff and we let certain stuff slide.
I just feel like if
And
we
then,
don't drag people, it shouldn't be selective. You feel what I'm saying? Like
it's
if
not
we
selective.
drag,
Was August there? Was August there when Robert was saying that? Because I had to go get him. When you called me, I had to go get him from Sid's live.
no, this is what I'm saying, right? Like, okay. So like when it came to Q, we was in Bold Live, I think it was. Well, I don't got no armor. I think we were in Bold's Live, and we had to be in Bold Live. So they was pretty much dragging him for being saying that October, like not addressing October by his pronouns or her pronoun, or not addressing October the way that she wanted to be addressed or whatever, and then they called it anti-black because Q was saying that, you know, in his opinion, that he don't feel as though he should have to address or respect the pronouns that October prefer. And again, to me, I just feel like that's his opinion. Can't nobody argue with him about his fucking opinion. That's just me. I'm not about to argue with a person about their opinion. That's your opinion. I'm not. I mean, either I'm gonna tell you I disagree, or you know, it just, if you want to debate about the shit, then we can. But I mean, to me, if your opinion is your opinion, right? But if you, my thing is, that's neither here nor there. If people, it was like I'm talking about dog pile him about how they felt like he was anti-black for doing it. But you mean to tell me yesterday that was an isolated incident, because when it came to October, I mean not October, when it came to Robert did it in Kal-El live. He was in a generalizing about all the black people that was in the panel, and hello, he never directed that shit to nobody. He was just generally speaking and how he felt like black women was the problem with America, how they ghetto, and how and some other shit that he was saying about black people, saying the N-word and shit like that, and just going on and on. And then nobody say shit. They just let him fucking do that shit. And mind you, his boyfriend black. And not only is he black, he's justifying that shit. So again, if we're going to drag one person for something, I feel like we should keep that motherfucking same energy when it comes to other people. Period. That's just my opinion. Oh my God. I don't got no armor, no nothing. I just can't respect that shit. I can't. It be hypocrisy and it be selective outrage too much on too many panels and too many motherfucking platforms on this goddamn app. People want to put a timestamp on some shit And then if you let them know, like, hey, you saying because it been going on, it's something that they've been doing. Okay, cool. But if it just happened yesterday, right? Within a few, this is the same time frame that y'all dragging Q. Like, are we not gonna keep the same consistency? Like, are we not gonna remain consistent? Or are we selectively? I mean, what we doing? Are we just selecting who and who the outrage is to because we got preferences? Oh, it's cool for not October. It's cool for August to get away with this shit because it's a storyline that been happened. Even though yesterday his spouse or whatever the fuck you want to call it, companion, comes back and and display the same fucking racist coonery that he have been displaying over the past year and a half. We not gonna drag him though for being anti-black in a black space. We're not gonna drag him. But when Q do it while black, we gonna drag him. Like, what the fuck be wrong with people? I don't get it. This was a white man that skated.
Was August there? Was August there?
I wouldn't give a fuck if August was there.
You need to because
No, I don't. Because August, I
Yes, you
told August
do.
what happened, and August didn't give a fuck.
Okay, so did you go off on Cal L? Because you was just talking nice to him. That was his line.
Yes, I addressed Kal-El yesterday.
Because if it's his live, like for me, if you didn't witness it, like I said, it's
Girl,
only so
what
much
make you
you can
feel like I'm
do.
gonna say all of that shit and not say shit to Kal-El?
No, he just came in here and you said
Kal-El,
August,
guess what
August,
Kal-El
August.
did? Gave himself showtime. He wasn't trying to hear what the fuck I had to say.
No, that's cool. It's only so much a person can do. But I know for a fact that August was in the live with me when you called me. I left the live that me and him were both in.
I didn't speak to August yesterday. I talked to him
No,
today.
I did. Is what I'm saying.
No, I hear that.
He left the live after I got on the phone with you. I said, August, let's go. Robert is over here lying. Robert is over here in Cal L's live, saying this and that about me and Manny and all types of stuff. Everything you said, I told August, and he dropped.
But he never
That's what
came,
I'm
he didn't
telling
come
you.
over there though.
Yeah, because I told him I was blocked, and that's when I told. That's when I took the screenshot. I sent it to you, and I sent it to August. Now, last night, what August did, he talked to Robert on the back end. He even told me, "Oh, don't get him back because he's not going to be here to address it. Don't just let it go. He's trolling because of what you said. He's trolling because of the crack stuff. He's doing that because he's upset about what you said about him. It doesn't
So I
matter.
felt like
Manny
he
didn't.
should have been, if that was the case, he should have been directing what he said to you. He
That's
was
what I said. You didn't have
generalizing.
to
You see what I'm
bring Manny
saying?
into it. You
He
didn't
was
have to bring Manny
generalizing what,
into
and
it.
this is before Manny. He was on that man panel generalizing his statements about black people as a whole. It
Yeah,
wasn't
he
like he
always
was
have
saying,
that way,
okay,
but
Vicky's a ghetto black woman that's ignorant, and he wasn't saying shit like that. He said black women are ghetto. This is why America is data problem. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
and he just
You
said,
ain't
and
finna.
that's the thing. If you don't
You
know
not about.
Robert,
I'm
you don't know.
finna let you get that shit off in somebody's panel while I'm black in that motherfucking chat. No,
Yeah, see,
sir.
Robert, you late to Robert. Robert done said so much stuff. We have all dragged Robert through the mud. We dragged August through the
Well,
mud
didn't nobody
for
drag
even
his ass
being.
yesterday.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we speak on what we witnessed, right? What we in there to see. And when August is around, August does. He'll be like, I corrected him. Notice, you're not gonna see Robert. For the next days, you're not gonna see him. He come on the app, he say what he say, and then he disappear again.
Well, you
That's what
want to
he
know
do
what's
for
weird
now.
as fuck? Because when I told August, knowing that August wasn't there, I let August know. And I asked for,
Mm-hmm.
I got clarification twice before I started going off on August ass. Because I'm asking him, are you cool with that shit? Are you okay
He
with him
not,
doing
and
shit
he
like that?
corrected Robert on the back end.
But
He
Vicky,
always
Vicky,
correct
Vicky,
Robert.
Vicky, I need you to listen because I don't know if you're trying to justify that shit. I'm trying to tell you
I'm
what
not. I'm
August
just
told
telling you
me.
because I know what on the
But
back
I'm
end.
telling
I
you
don't
what
know.
happened today. This was today. Today, August was justifying that shit, laughing like it was fucking funny. He didn't say, "Oh, I spoke to him on the back end." He not saying none of the shit you saying.
Shut a
He,
lot to August.
I did. He ain't came in here yet.
Let me take some. Hold on.
He was sitting there clowning about that shit. He was just like laughing in my face type shit. That nigga like, what the fuck? He didn't say none of the shit you're sitting
Did
here
y'all
saying.
did y'all hear Bold's live just a minute ago?
No, what happened?
So August was there, and I've always brought this up with August, the whole boyfriend being racist thing. And his thing is don't ask me about my personal relationship with Robert. I'll talk about
Right.
anything to do with me,
That's what he
but
was saying.
you can't talk to me about Robert. I'm like, okay,
That's
fine.
exactly
It's
what
a
the fuck he
reason you
told
and
me.
the y'all both haven't been around. Like that's y'all don't know why he's saying it. Like
Okay.
it's like
Go ahead,
So
that's
Pro
why I
Bono.
shared it off to August. That's why I
so
shared it to him. So y'all
so
can get context.
Petty
Yeah, Big, I'm really not trying to hear that shit.
Petty came into the room. I don't know. Do y'all know Petty?
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and dip out because I don't know who Petty is and I don't want to seem like I don't know who that is.
Okay, so Petty, he's a gentleman. I don't know him either, but he's evidently he had a live. I guess you know him, Da1. Were you the one? Maybe you were in his live last night. Peace through Petty.
Um, I probably follow somebody in there.
Okay, so I think they were talking about the thing that happened to you last night with Robert because Petty came in there and read August for filth, like
Mm.
read him, like ate him up, like it was it was a lot. August even jokingly, he was like, "I'm gonna hire Pro Bono as my attorney so he can speak for me in it," and he sent me like a galaxy. And I'm like, "Look, all I know is August said he doesn't talk about his relationship with
That's what
Robert."
he told me
Yeah,
instead of saying what Vicky said.
yeah.
Vicky saying that he was like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna talk to him on the back end. Don't you know what I mean? Don't really say too much
So
because
he has told me that.
he
Not
didn't say that to
about your
me when I asked
situation,
him.
right? No, no, I'm not about your situation. He has told me before that he talks to him on the back end about saying certain things. But I agree with you, and I've told August, and August will come up here and back. I've told him like, look, I understand you allegedly love this person, and that's all good and fine and dandy, but and Petty said it best: keep your bitch on a leash.
Like facts, because again, when I brought it to August's attention, I know he wasn't there. So I brought it to his attention today on Bo's panel. And I asked him, are you okay with him doing shit like that? He was like, I don't talk about my personal life. You act like you want to get involved or you want to be a part of it. He was not saying the shit that Vicky's saying that he told her. He was not
Yeah,
saying it to me. So again, I have a big fucking issue with that because mind you, I've been on panels with you and all type of shit. And y'all keep
right.
mentioning Bree. First of all, Bree ain't never said the N word. Right? She's never said the N word while being white in my fucking space. I watch her
And
do debate. I've
if
never
she
heard her
did,
say
you
N
would.
word. I would get
If
on
you
her
did, you would.
motherfucking ass.
Yeah, yeah.
The fuck is we talking? I would get on her ass, and it would be nothing that she couldn't say to me to get her the fuck off. I would
Right.
troll her in every motherfucking live that she went to. The fuck are we talking about?
I have seen that from you. You like, look, they haven't. I haven't heard it from myself. So
And not
until
only
I
have I not heard
do,
it from myself, everybody that's saying it can't show me no proof. Mind you, these are the
right,
receipt. This the receipt gang.
right, right, right.
Mind you, this the receipt gang. Hello, I'm not okay with
So
that shit.
I, I'm not gonna. August, I like August, the one like as a mutual on this app. That's but we don't know each other, right? I don't know where August lives. He doesn't know where I. Oh, he knows where I live, but like we don't know each other. So I get where you're coming from when you're having someone who is in real life has a relationship with somebody on this app, and that person is calling you, you know, racial slurs, and you're like, what the hell? Why is that appropriate?
Right. And then on top of that, now this is the difference between this is the difference, right? This is different because I heard August say something in what's her name, Shantae's live. Um, so on Shantae's live, he tried to compare what me and what he got going on with August to my online relationships or companionships with people on this app, right? So it's a big difference, and I want to clarify, right? The difference is they don't live in my house.
Mm-hmm,
I don't give a fuck about their livelihood. I'm not
mm-hmm,
paying their bills. Okay.
mm-hmm,
I'm not supporting them. They've never said the N word in my fucking space at all. They've never said anything racist in my fucking space at all. People that are accusing them of being racist can't prove to me. Mind you, they are the receipt gang. Nobody can play a short clip of them saying the N word of doing or saying some racist shit. The only thing that I've seen is people talking about Bell stating or saying a slur. And what I saw, the little screenshot that I saw was
mm-hmm.
simply her educating motherfuckers on how to properly use the fucking slur. Hello, they were saying that by definition she cannot be considered the COON. She can't be considered one because she's not fucking black, and that's a fucking fact. Somebody called her one from what I saw.
Oh,
So make
okay. No,
make
that
that shit
makes
make
sense.
sense. Come
Yeah,
on
that
now.
makes
So how's that
yeah
her being racist? The fuck
yeah.
is people talking about?
It's
What are people talking
context.
about? My point is
It's
that. So
context.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand. Again, it be selective outrage, right? That's the difference. That is the difference. Anybody that can tell me that they've ever heard Bell say the N-word, please raise your hand. Please stand the fuck up. Because I definitely heard Robbie say that shit yesterday while being white in a black space. Now, mind you, we just drug Q for being black in a black space, quote unquote, being anti-black towards a black person. This is what the fuck just recently happened. So if we're gonna drag Q for being black while being black in a black space and considering him being quote unquote anti-black, why are we not dragging August for being for validating
Oh, we drag
white people?
August.
White people. This just happened yesterday, mind you, right?
Oh,
And this is their excuse is, oh, we already know this is something that he did. Okay, so this shit just happened yesterday. What are we talking? You giving me a timestamp as an excuse of why you're not doing it. I don't understand why every single day he don't come on this fucking app and get drugged. Like y'all don't let other people live that shit down. For years, y'all be dragging certain people when it comes to certain shit. Like, for example, Bree. Oh, Belle.
well,
What are
okay.
we doing?
I see this. So when I met August, which is about 2-3 months ago, like, and I found out a little bit about, I drug him. He will attest to that. I would troll him and be like, I call him coontastic and all the other stuff. But I have also never met Robert. I've never been in the same live as him. This is all word of mouth. So, but yeah.
Everybody dragged him for years, but they ain't dragged him yesterday. Did nobody drag him today?
Oh, no, that's not true. If you
Who
were in
dragged him?
Bull's life, you missed it to win. If you were in Bull's life, Petty dragged August by his roots around that room. It was
When?
just a minute ago. You missed it. That's what I like.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what.
mad I missed that because I don't understand the selective outrage and I don't fucking respect it. I really don't. And mind you, it's pissing me off so bad because I done sat in chats with August and I'm cool with August.
Yeah.
But the fact that when I address him and ask him about it, you're sitting there laughing like that shit funny. I don't think that shit is funny. If I've ever heard Bree or Bell say the N word, you think they'll be in my panels or in my space? I'll be dragging them bitches every time you see them. They wouldn't get a moment of silence, bro.
Okay.
Every
So
single time they hit that live recording, I would be on their ass.
I'm gonna say this, but this is not an excuse. But I'm gonna say what I
No, go
believe
ahead.
August's explanation is. I'm not saying that I agree with this. I'm just saying, in August, if you're in the room, you can stop me because we've had conversations like this. August does not take this app seriously enough for anything. Like when we say we don't take it seriously, we're like, yeah, it's an app. But like if someone was to call us a racial slur, it kind of put like, no, you need to wait the fuck up. August doesn't see it like that. August sees it like, I owe you nothing. If you get called, out your name, whether it be racial, homophobic, whatever on this app, it is what it is. I don't care. Like, it's not a part of my real life. So there's no need for me to apologize. There's no need for me to do anything. That's
So
how
pro bono,
August.
I think that's contrary, right? So now with that same ideologies, he don't take this app serious,
Mhm.
right? Why is it that yesterday when he was talking about his mugshot being posted, he got emotional and he made the statement that I didn't like that shit and I was not okay with it. So we have selective outrage. We have selective
I
emotion.
am not, look, the one, I'm not defending him. I'm just
Hold
saying what
on.
his rationale
But
was and
again,
how he
with that
explained it to
same
me.
ideology, if you're not going to take this app seriously, why are you so emotional when they posted your personal information when you got doxxed?
That would be a question for August to answer.
I mean, it's a rhetorical question. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You feel where I'm coming from? If you
I
don't take this
do.
app serious, why are you taking it serious when people post your shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't take it personal when people post my shit. I take it personal when I hear black people. When I hear black
Co-signing,
people,
yeah.
absolutely. When I
Co-signing,
hear
yeah.
black people validating white racist people,
Mm.
that makes me super fucking emotional because of the history of our fucking people. Period. Period. That shit is not okay on no space. I don't give a fuck about you posting my mug shots and trying to You talk about my motherfucking criminal. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck about that. But for you, the same word that you're screaming to the top of your lungs, that same word that you're using to bash black people in a black space has been the same word that has been hurled out again. People done been strange fruited, bro. People like all type of bullshit that done happen as a history of our fucking people, bro. Like for real. So when I'm cool with you, if I'm cool with you,
Mm-hmm.
like knowing that you date those, you know what I'm saying, your white counterpart or whatever, like I feel like you should be checking them. I don't want to hear, oh, we checked them before and it's old. Okay, I need to hear you do the shit. I need to hear you when that's why I came to him. Like,
Yeah.
okay, do you know he did that shit yesterday? No, I didn't know. Okay, but now you do. So I'm telling you, like, I need you to, like, bro, you cool with that shit? Like, what the fuck? And if you are okay with that, then I can't, like, no, I'm not with none of that. I'm not with
No,
none of that.
you're right. I mean, you set a boundary, but I don't think it's going to change August's how he's going to deal with it. I'm just so if their boundary is where you don't fuck with August, and that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, because at this point, you dark white. I'm revoking your black card over here. Like, the fuck? You don't have a voice on my motherfucking panel. You don't. You will not get up here. You can request all the fuck you want to. I don't want to hear your dark white ass. I'm sorry. You've already made it clear when I tried to talk to you in bold panel that you don't give a fuck and you was laughing like it was funny. So joke's on you. The joke is actually on you. You could try to rebut and backpedal and scream Brie and Bell racist. What the fuck this got to do with Brie and Bell? None of y'all can play a short clip of Brie or Bell saying the N-word. As long as y'all been knowing them folks. As long as y'all been knowing them, can't nobody prove to me how they racist. And the two clips that I heard, one clip that I heard about Brie, the short clip that people heard about that I heard them play about Brie was someone calling her a white woman and saying that they don't have to respect what she say. So anything after that is her responding. You know what I'm saying? Racist people like James, racist people like Bleach don't need a motherfucking you don't have to trigger them. You ain't got to trigger them. And there's no going for a certain amount of period and being clean for no motherfucking racist, bitch. As soon as you say something to them, you ain't even got to say something to them. They gonna come in your spaces and be disrespectful as fuck. I've never seen Brie or Bell do that. Period. I seen Robert the first time his ass was back. I seen him do that. What are we talking about? That's some racist ass shit. I heard about him through y'all, and then my first time seeing that boy on the motherfucking panel, quick as hell, he on Cali motherfucking panel, just being blatantly, openly fucking racist, bro. And motherfuckers cool with that shit. I asked Kelly, this what the fuck you letting people do in your motherfucking space? Why the fuck is Bell the only? Bell was the only person that said something to this nigga. The fuck are we talking about? It was a panel full of black people. Bell was the only person that checked his ass. Other than me, Khalil didn't say shit. Manny didn't say shit. Brie Bell was the only person that was like, oh. And I had to come the fuck up there. What the fuck are we talking about? Hello? Do I need to go get the clip from Kal-El? Because y'all love to scream Brie motherfucking racist. Y'all love to scream Bell fucking racist. Why, if she's so fucking racist, why was she the only person that was in there that wasn't black that said some shit? Fuck is y'all talking about? The fuck are y'all talking about? Like, what are we saying? I hear you talking. I hear you saying they racist, but prove it. All I'm gonna say is prove the shit. If you know something I don't, show me. Up until this point, I still ain't seen or heard shit from nobody. Somebody please show me. If you done caught Belle being fucking racist, I'm not talking about that motherfucking prompt where they saying she got cotton in her hand. I don't want to see. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's not being racist to me because that shit don't even look like cotton. It look like a fucking dumpling. That shit don't look like cotton to me. It look like a goddamn dumpling. It look like a fucking dumpling. And they talking about, oh, it's rats down there. Why? Or people be calling people rats. Okay, I called a couple of people rats my motherfucking self. What are we saying? That's not racist. It's context. You have to show me. Get what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Andrew played a short motherfucking clip of Nick being racist as fuck. 2.5 seconds proved it. Nick said nigga. What are we saying? Hello? What are we talking? It don't take that long to prove to somebody racist. Show me where they're being racist. Please show me. If it's something that y'all know that I don't, show me. I mean, y'all receipt gang. Somebody please show me. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna change my picture. I was trolling Nick. I'm gonna change that picture. That was me trolling
Is that
Nick's
actually
photo.
Nick?
I'm gonna change my photo because that was me trolling him, right?
But is
So,
that actually him?
oh my God, I'm gonna change it. Like Jesus Christ. Yeah. So again, and Nick been racist as fuck. He said the N word, and people sit in this man motherfucking panel, again, it's a timestamp. So if you if you're okay with people saying the N word based upon the longevity of how long they've said the N word or how long it's been since they've said it, I've never heard Bell say it, and it's a couple of people that can actually say they've never heard us say it either. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? How can you use Bell as a fucking example when it comes to racism? To me, that's not a good example. You have to find a better example for me. People don't just come clean from being racist, bitch. Fuck out of here. If they don't say nigga, they're gonna do some blatant bullshit like blackface, like blackfish, dragging black people in white spaces. They gonna constantly do racist shit. You're saying that Nick ain't said the N-word, but he constantly dragging and doxing black people in white motherfucking spaces, and y'all black asses over there supporting it. You can't have selective outrage just because you're cool with it. If that's the case, shut the fuck up about other people doing the shit. Stop pointing it out when somebody else fucking doing it because you ain't addressing your own shit. That shit is pure hypocrisy. Yes, James is racist as hell. I'm talking about James, with the guy with the two, him and his son in the photo. Matter of fact, let me share this lie to James. James will come up here right now and call everybody in this bitch an N-word. And I don't give a fuck how many times you drag James, he's still gonna do that shit. Ain't no motherfucking coming clean, bitch. Racist people don't come clean, bitch. As soon as you try to call them out, guess what they gonna do? They gonna hit you with every stereotype known to your racial ass, known to your black ass. Ain't no coming clean. Ain't no defending you or your people when somebody else say some racist shit. That's not that's not that's not characteristics of a racist. Belle and Bree has been in plenty of my fucking spaces, in other spaces, my spaces, they spaces, and other people's spaces, defending black people when nobody else was there. That looked like us to do it. When no one else looked like us there to do it. Y'all can report my live all y'all want to. I don't care. I mean, let's just be clear. I've never seen her do or say something racist ever since I've known her. Neither one of them. But I've been here. I haven't been on y'all. I've been, and mind you, I've been on TikTok for a year plus. But the 30 days that I've been on y'all side, within the 30 to 40 days that I've been on y'all side, I've heard a 5-second clip of Nick doing it. I've seen James say it. Like, what are we talking about? I've heard Robert say it within 2 minutes. They quick with it. Ain't no. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, what are we saying? I don't like the selective outrage. I don't. I don't. Yes, that's a better example. Absolutely, Kevin. Which is why, like, not too long ago, I actually had James on my panel with Bree. Because people kept saying, "Oh, Bree racist." Da 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 da. All right, I bet. So let me bring Bree. Bree didn't know what the fuck was going on. I invited her to my live. Me and her was in there kicking the bubble. I have never had James in my panel ever. But for that very reason, I brought James up here. Don't you know? Them people was in my panel for hours going at it. When I laughed at a joke that James made about black people that I thought was funny, Bree got on me saying that's not funny. Don't laugh at that. And then she drugged James after that. Drug him. To the point where James had a whole fucking epiphany like, dang, why you take this app so serious? She had James clutching his pearls by the time she was done with his ass. I'm confused. So if she's that racist, why she didn't chime in, jump on the bandwagon? Because I know plenty of people on this app that would have. Y'all done been in debate spaces. I'm pretty sure you've seen people who are like, who just come into a room and just because you black in that, we could be talking about something like that later, that ICE incident. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You'll hear people come up there and be racist as hell for no reason at all. This is what racist people do. You don't have to come into a space while they're in there talking about something totally unrelated to race to say, hey, they're racist. If they racist, they're going to be being racist before you even come in there. You're not going to have to peek your head in there and be like, oh my God, she's racist. Why would you even have to tell me if she racist, if she was racist? Make it make sense. I know racist people who are not even going to come into your black, they're not coming into your black space. And when they do, they're going to disrespect you the entire time they're there. I'm confused of what y'all definition of racist is. I'm confused. But I think it's selective based upon who you deal with. If you're cool with Nick because he haven't said the N-word in so long, well, guess what, ma'am? My white friend ain't said, she ain't never said it. Hello. If you're okay with your white counterparts and people, the people that you hang on this app with, or you're around every day on this app, or people that you stream with, if your excuse of them for them being racist is, oh well, they haven't said that, we've talked to them about them being racist. Oh my God, we've talked to them about being racist before. It's been a long time since they said it, right? That's your excuse. And on the other side of that coin, you looking at me talking about, oh, well, that white lady that was on your panel is racist. Well, guess what? She's never said the N-word ever. She never said it. I've never heard her say it. Y'all heard him say it. I've never heard her say it. Y'all can't play a clip for me of her saying it. So stop reaching. Stop dislocating y'all shoulder to reach for me. Stop dislocating your arm to reach for me when it comes to that lady. When it comes to either one of them, because none of y'all can play a clip of none of them saying the N-word. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? The little proof that I've seen does not validate what y'all saying. It don't. The little proof that I've seen so far from y'all's claim of them being racist does not support your claim. Puka butt. Sorry, not sorry. Y'all friends are racist. The people that y'all associate with on this app are racist. Hello. Nick, we're not going to allow you to come in here and tell us what's acceptable for racism, and you a fucking racist. Okay? All
Is
right?
Nick in here?
Yes, your long lost father. That's who it is. Right? So if you've used the N-word, we're not going to let you depict what is and what's not racist. On top of that, you're not dark enough to be trying to come in here and tell me what I should consider racist or not. Okay? So have several seats, sir. Please. And thank you. Over there in the corner, preferably to the left. All right. All right. Fuck is you talking to? What's up, Chevy girl? You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me. I don't like the selective outrage when it comes to the race. We're dragging black people for it. Then we just drag Q. They just drug Q for being black while in the black space. While doing what they consider to be anti-black activities. But now, mind you, on the other side of that coin, August has a spouse, a whole spouse. Q not dealing with October. That's not October's spouse. This was just simply him voicing his opinion. And they drug him for that. They drug him for simply having an opinion. But you mean to tell me someone whose lifestyle, someone who has the lifestyle of coddling a racist, y'all let it slide because it got a timestamp? I'm confused. I'm gonna change my pick. I was trolling Nick when I was in Nick live one day. I mean, not Nick live. Nick was in the panel with me, so I was trolling his. I'm gonna change my. I'm gonna change it. But yeah, I don't like the selective outrage when it comes to race. I don't. If we gonna set our 10 boot down, if we're gonna put our boot down for people being racist, no matter whose space they in, I feel like on some real shit. Yeah, we be trolling and we do be joking on this app a lot. I get it. But on some real shit, right? There are some people, if there are some people who are cool with other people who are other races, excuse me. And you will lose friends by being racist. And we as black people should not be trying to drag other black people for having opinions about shit. And mind you, in the same breath, not keeping that same energy when it's somebody that you're cool with who's of the other race and is racist. If we're gonna scream, if we're gonna be pro-black, let's be pro-black then. If we're gonna be pro-black, if you mean to tell me your foundation is pro-black, right? You got to stand on that every day. If you're gonna be pro-black, stand on that every day. If you're gonna drag one person for not being pro-black, you got to drag everybody that come across you for not being pro-black when they doing or exemplifying or displaying pro-black, anti-pro-black behaviors. You can't have selective call out. You can't have selective outrage. Mind you, they dog pile Q. Dog pile Q for about like 30, 40 minutes. Dog pile Q. Mind you, he black. He was talking to a black person. Whose space was we in when that happened? Was it Bo's? I'm pretty sure it was. So Bo was black. So he was being drugged by black people in a black space while talking to a black person. They call him anti-black. But now on the flip side of that coin, these same people go to a white space. This man posts a black woman's profile, a black woman's mugshot, insult her repetitively in a white space while being white and racist. And they supported him. He got gifted. That shit was monetized in a white space by these same group of people. You don't think that's anti-black? Is that not anti-black? Peekaboo, what you think? Is that not anti-black? Would you like to come up here? You don't think that's anti-black? I'm just saying. What's up, October? October in the queue.
Hello.
What's up?
Nothing much. I just wanted to clarify a few points that you were making. No shade, no tea. I'm all for everyone having their opinion, but are we equating? What's the equivalence to it?
What in reference to what?
My situation with Q and your situation with Nick. I just wanted.
Okay. So do you remember yesterday? I don't know. Matter of fact, do you remember yesterday when they were battling and you said that somebody in the chat said that it's called digital blackfacing?
Yeah, I think that was Nook or something. Yeah.
So do you agree that that's like digital blackfacing or no?
I would say, well, in my opinion, digital blackface is something. I would say digital blackface is something like along the lines of pretending you are a black person, even though you're not. Like, let's say, like a white person was just using an account and say, like, "Hey, my name is Lakeisha, and I'm a black woman from Memphis, Tennessee, whatever." I'll say that would be considered, black digital face. But in this
Okay.
But yeah, in this case, I was just simply saying he was just.
So you feel like he would just be dragging me versus him using it. I get what you're saying. Okay. So I see what you're saying. You're saying in the case that they are using that photo in a profile in a PFP and they're going around the app, you know what I'm saying, being requested or pretending to be this person, then you would consider that blackfishing or blackfacing type thing.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I can respect that. I get what you're saying. So in that instance, okay, you would say basically he was just dragging me pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So would you consider that being anti-black or no?
Well, we have to figure out why he's dragging you. Is he dragging you because solely you are black and make fun of your features? Because that's what I think. Because again, this is my personal opinion. If he's dragging you because you are black and you have Afro-sexual features, then I would say, yeah, he is best to be anti-black. But if he isn't dragging you because of those reasons, I would say no.
So if he said the N-word before, just because, right? If he's known on a platform for being racist, and then at some point he puts a black woman's photo up and continues to drag her for whatever reason he feels suitable, is that not anti-black?
Do I think Nick is racist? Yeah. But at the end of the day, people can grow and change. In the beginning, I would say, yeah, he say nigga. And yeah, and people allow it to change, I guess. But I think in this case, it really is just him trolling you. I have seen him troll white people just as worse than you, because I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know who know Cherry Kohler. She's a fellow white woman, and she got dragged by him really, really bad. And he did the same thing to Siren too. So I would say no in this case.
So
But
you wouldn't think that would. Okay, so me, and I respect your opinion, but for me,
Mhm.
knowing that people have said he's racist, and people are saying, oh, okay, because he hasn't said the N word in so long, right? At any point, if you're what do you call it when they go so long without being racist? What do y'all call it? Cleaning it up, right?
Remission.
You're right. So if
hibernation.
okay, so now in those instances, if that's the case, why would you ever find yourself posting a mugshot of a black woman trying to drag her for whatever reason, knowing that you've already been racist? You could drag me without putting my picture up there. You see what I'm saying? You could have just simply kept mentioning my motherfucking charges. That's trolling me. But when you post my picture in a white space, knowing you done been racist, you don't think that some people might be like, okay, that's some racist bullshit.
Oh, if you're saying like, would that open the door for like racist comments and stuff? Yeah, I would say yeah. Like, yeah, there'll be like racist people in the comments that will feel, the need to say, oh my God, they go tickle Blackie. Oh my God, get the blacks, the blacks, the blacks, the blacks, the blacks, the Negroes. Yeah, then yeah.
Absolutely. So
But
now,
yeah,
do
I
you
would say
really
open the
think? Do
door
you?
for that.
So absolutely. So do you honestly think that there was some form of remission?
In this case, that's really
Absolutely. You see how you got to think about it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna think about it yet.
See what I'm saying? October. That was the only reason I brought up the instance with you and Q, just in relation to just the opinion, nothing more, nothing less. Just the fact that they drugged him for being anti-black and how that appears to be anti-black as well. That was it. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less.
Is August still in the room?
I don't know. He won't have a voice on my platform because
Oh.
he laughed in my face on Bo's panel. I'm sorry. He's no longer black. I respect black people. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh.
He's dark white at this point. So you don't have a
Wow.
voice in here. Sorry. Nick's a racist. I normally let Nick up here, but after that shit you pulled the other day when you wanted to block Lee for supporting Bowl while you had my picture up there, you blocked Lee. That's crazy. You blocked Lee and that's wild. That's insane. I don't understand why you blocked Lee and she supports you too.
Thank you for the donut.
It was, I mean, if we were trolling, if that's what you were doing, I think that was insane for you to block Lee because she was supporting Bold.
I do have this is not, mind you, I'm just relaying a message. This is not me who said this. But someone said, hold on, let me open my iPad up. I'm sorry. I hate
Hey Omega. Hi Omega.
1 second. Hold on. Let me read it very carefully. So hold on. Oh my God. 1 second. Hold on. Someone said, you are anti-black for being homophobic and coming for black people's for their features. That's what someone told me.
Coming for black people for their features.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard you do that, but
Thank you,
have
Pro
you?
Bono. Because what?
I mean, what I have heard is I've heard you use some homophobic slurs in
Absolutely.
in
That don't
your
got nothing to do with race. That has nothing to do with race.
no, it did not.
What the fuck are you talking about?
But I don't know if Da1 can be featurist because she has
The features my fucking self.
phenotypically features of a black person.
So what
so
are
I
we?
don't know
What? Try again.
I mean,
Try it again.
if the person who made that comment is not of black nature,
They're black, yes.
that probably isn't your lane to.
They're black and that's still not their lane because that didn't even make sense. What are we talking about?
Right, because I'm like, how can Da1 be futurist if she has the exact features? You what?
Hello, what are we talking about?
Well, I'm not saying.
Spiff, matter of fact, Spiff, get the fuck out of here. Didn't you just block me in your fucking account, bitch? Why are you here? Fuck out of here. Yeah, fuck out of here.
Da1, did you not make a meme making fun of Trayvon Martin? What?
No, I didn't.
Oh, what? I don't. Oh,
Never, I never did that. Never would. Never will. Like, why would I make fun of Trayvon Martin? Are you slow?
Didn't that happen like 10 years ago? 15 years ago?
I would never in my life make fun of Trayvon.
That happened when I was in, I believe, elementary or middle school.
I was like, that was like 12, 13 years ago. I got screenshots.
Nick is lying, and guess what you finna? Guess what, bitch? Since you want to lie in my chat, hold it.
Oh,
And there, boom, goes the dynamite.
Cause you love trolling. I mean, if you gonna troll, be funny. That shit ain't funny. I don't do that. I don't post that shit in your live and twist the narrative and spin it how you want to. Cause I know me, I be getting on bitches' ass just like I be getting in here. I wish I would catch somebody playing about Trayvon Martin. Like that's a black kid who walked
Who got unalived.
like come on, like who gonna play like that? Nick, find you something to do as a grown adult. Like get your life. You too
Yeah,
grown for that.
2012. So that's shit. What is
You too
that?
grown
13
for
years
that.
ago?
Right.
14
Like
years
who
ago?
gonna play? I'm black. Why would I you think I'm gonna do you think I take that lightly? I
You're
don't.
right. No, you just made a whole impassioned speech about the black experience and how it's dangerous. You just made, so why would you do that? I don't
Come on,
understand
like
how
make
that.
it make sense. Pro bono, I'm so glad that you're brilliant. Pro bono. I'm so glad that you so smart. You is smart. You is kind. Like I'm so glad you smart. Jesus Christ. Some of these people got the IQ of a doorknob. Like Jesus Christ. Really, literally be taking stuff.
Hey, October.
yeah. Oh, sorry. And also too, I wanted to wait. What was
So
the
you talking?
comment?
Hold on, because you're talking about the meme that I used that say didn't do nothing. I didn't make it. You can
That
search up
meme has
didn't
been
do.
around
Come on
forever.
now. You can literally search it up. Search up the meme, didn't do nothing. What are you
What
talking
meme?
about? Fuck out of here. That's not making fun of Trayvon Martin. That's making fun of Spiff for not getting justice for what happened to him. That's what it is. Don't try to blur no lines. You can blur that shit over there. Fuck out of here. Y'all don't have it. Yeah, I mean, listen, y'all don't have to come up with here. Y'all can sit over there and spin a narrative all y'all want to because you're trying to validate the fact that you're over there being hypocritical. I mean, but you're not gonna come over here and spin a narrative. You can spin it over there. Spin it over there all you like, however you want. I don't care. Again, people that are smart, like pro bono, right? All right. I
Girl, don't
mean,
put
what are
no
we doing?
target on my back. They're gonna come for me.
No, I'm not even. No, it's not even trying to put it. You know what I'm saying? It's just literally. There are many people in the world who got actual common sense, bro.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is this the wait? Can I show the meme? Because I didn't see this meme. I mean, I seen it, but I didn't understand the reference. Can I show it?
Nah, nah, nah. It was a meme about Trayvon Martin, and Michael and you used it against Spiffy.
Right. The
Oh.
fuck.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that meme. I've seen it before,
You
but
act
I
like
didn't know
hold
it
on.
had
You
to
act
do
like
with.
y'all act like hold on, because y'all act like I made the damn meme. Did I make the meme? That's the question. Did I make the fucking meme? No. I searched up, didn't do nothing. That's what popped up, and I sent it. That was literally a dig at Spiff
Hmm.
for not getting justice for what happened to him. That is not a dig at Trayvon Martin. So again, y'all can spin it until your heads fall off.
Because context matters.
Absolutely.
But maybe I'm slow, or maybe because I have ADHD and I'm bipolar. You know, we love mental illness here. Thank you. But you know, I don't understand that. When I mean like I don't understand it, like in the concept of saying this is spiffy, you know, the situation, him getting, you know, that whatever. I'm not gonna specify because we all know what it is. That whatever, and then you use a meme of someone who got unalived by pew pewing and saying that they didn't get received justice for it, and then you're using it against someone who is alive and didn't get justice. Am I mistaken about that?
No, you're accurate, but see, this is the difference, right? This is the thing. When I sent that shit to Spiff, for one, I didn't even pay attention to the muffins or who the fuck face was on. I just seen black people on there. Didn't even look at it, didn't care. I simply seen it. It said didn't do nothing. And knowing that Spiff didn't do nothing about what happened to him, that's what that was. The meme, when I searched up,
Oh, gotcha.
when I typed in the meme chat in the group chat, right? So when I typed in the memes, didn't do nothing, right? That's what popped up. So I used it. Again, it was not a dig at Trayvon Martin because those little photos, if you look like in my meme, you can't even see that shit. You can't
Yeah.
really see them. I don't know Trayvon Martin's face by heart. Like I don't. And if I would have known that his face was on there, I probably wouldn't have sent that shit. I guarantee you probably 10 times out of 11, I wouldn't have sent that shit. But I just seen black people on there. It looked like two regular people. Like I didn't think that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see that shit. I
So
just
your intention wasn't to use that meme because it was Trayvon Martin. Your intention was to use it because it had the didn't do nothing on it.
didn't do nothing
And
was the
it
only
got
part that
caught
I
up
hated.
in that you recognize it now that it's Trayvon Martin. And if you had to do it over, you wouldn't
I
have
would,
sent
if
that
I had to do
exact
it over,
thing.
guess what I would have did? I would have cropped that shit to the only part where it would have
Yeah.
said didn't do
Didn't do
nothing.
nothing. Gotcha.
It would have been didn't do nothing. If anything, if I could actually edit this shit, guess what I would have did? Put Spiff face in one of the motherfucking buttons. Hello.
You were trying to do a funny comeback and the due diligence wasn't festered all the way through. Okay, that
Yeah, I
happens.
don't
That
know.
happens.
I don't know how Trayvon Martin look. I don't. I really don't. I've only know that this is a child who's got unalive for trying to go get some fucking Skittles and some fucking Arizona, and some big back white boy unalived him after the police told him to stay in his car and not to pursue that boy. That's all I know. I didn't go look at the articles. I didn't look at no
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah.
That's some shit that I know word of mouth and everybody's talking about it. Period. When I searched
Okay.
up didn't do nothing, Spiff, you know what the fuck was going on. So again, y'all
So
can try to spin that shit all you want. Spin it however you like. I don't give a fuck. Again, y'all have selective outrage when it comes to y'all bullshit at the end of the fucking day. And instead of you worrying about what the fuck going on in somebody else's space, you should be worried about what the fuck going on in yours. Like, let's be clear. You can't drag one person for being anti-black while being anti-black. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? If I could edit that motherfucking picture, and matter of fact, I'm gonna figure out how to do it. I promise you, I put spit face in that fucking. I put spit face in
so
that fucking button.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that particular issue. What happened?
What particular
Like
issue?
with Spiff? What was the? Is it
I
something
had
very?
me and Spiff. Yeah, no, it was some. Me and Spiff had a back and forth of
Oh,
Dotson.
okay. Okay.
And so I was just trolling him after that. And you know what I'm saying? I literally just put the meme up there. Again, if I could figure out how to AI that shit and put Spiff face on there, that's exactly what the fuck would have
Oh.
happened.
Nick's back.
Because he on another page. Now context
Yep.
matters.
He
Absolutely.
says, and so now context matters. I think context always matters.
And he just so oblivious to it that he don't think it
I think
matters.
you look impact versus intention, right? Just because you didn't intend to do something, yes, it could be impactful. Now, everybody's a grown person. How I choose to respond on my impact versus how Da1 or October or Nick or Bold, it's all different. But yeah, you can acknowledge that something that you didn't intend to have a negative impact on somebody, you can acknowledge it. Doesn't mean you have to apologize for it.
And matter of fact, like, why is a white man even addressing me about black
That is
matters?
true. That is true.
Like, you not
I
dark enough to be addressing me about black matters. Not
yeah.
like you went outside protesting for Trayvon Martin.
So why? And I know you won't let Nick up on the panel. Maybe he can write in the chat. So Nick, my understanding is you don't like Da1 like at all.
Or black people. So what are we doing?
So are you just trolling her because you know it gets on her nerves, or
No, he just trolling me because he's obsessed with me.
ooh, they got jungle fever?
Oh,
Hey.
not Young T being in here. Guess what? Hold this. Then you just block me from what the fuck are y'all doing? Bro, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, get y'all ass up out of here. Don't come in here.
Who?
Young T, then you just block me and spill space. Bye.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, bye. Bye. Yeah, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm
So
not playing with y'all.
who are you not fucking
And
with in
matter
Da1?
of fact, Nick, I need you to give Florida Kid his money back because you stay harassing me. Get that man his money back. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Hold it. Yeah. Now he blocked too. Give Florida Kid his money back because the entire time you've been paid, you've been finding a way to wiggle your ass and get real comfortable in my spaces, no matter where I'm at.
Oh, you are the one apparently because they are firing on you, honey.
I don't know why they so mad because I tell the truth and I'm not about to coddle their feeling. That's why. I'm not about to coddle you. Y'all love Nick so much. Go over there in Nick's space. If y'all want to talk about me over there. Then Florida Kid pay you $600 to talk about me over there. Why are you over here? Why are you over here? It don't matter. Don't do too much. Cause unlike you, when I block your ass, you're not gonna get unblocked. Okay? All right. Once I block you, you're fucking blocked.
August, I don't think we're gonna be able to come up, but
Yeah, you're
the
not dark
one
enough. Sorry.
the one kind of set a boundary that she doesn't want to talk to you basically because you laughed in her face when she was trying to be serious about the person that you don't want us talking about using racial pejoratives in lives.
Right. So you can live in the chat. You won't have a voice on my platform ever. I'm sorry.
But I did explain August's side to you, to one. I know you didn't care, but I did a
No,
very.
I did care. I did care. I promise you, Pro Bono. This is what I was. I talked to
Did
him
I not
first.
explain to you his side? Did I not do a good job on
You
explaining
did. You
what?
did. You did an
Okay,
amazing job. But this is my thing, Pro Bono. I would have loved to hear that from him.
I get it. I get it. I get it. But August, I did translate to the one what you told me.
And
I
Vicky
didn't
tried
add
to too.
anything. I didn't take anything away. I even told her you don't have any animosity toward her. You know, I told her exactly what you told
So
me.
now, do y'all see that comment right there? Do people see that comment in Nick making?
Yes, I'm gonna go hold a live with your pick again in a little bit.
Do y'all see this shit? Why do people keep playing with me?
Oh,
Is
about
that
that.
Nick? Good
Like,
lord.
why you keep playing with me? So now you finna be on the background since you want to hold my mug shot.
You know what? That looks like what I thought
Um,
Nick would look like.
So now,
um, hold on 1 second, Da1. Hold on.
How did you? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know where you got that picture from.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
it's
no, say
AI.
says no, it's not.
Oh, it's
Okay.
AI. Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. It's AI. Oh, okay.
Well, if that's not Nick, it does look like what a version of Nick I would think
They
would look
want to
like.
say it's AI. Oh, oh. Y'all keep thinking it's AI if you like. I'm not here to convince you, but since you saying you want to put my picture up, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I'll put my picture up.
Did he say his teeth are bowed lick?
What are we doing?
No.
What are we talking about?
Y'all can't come for the one in her looks. I'm sorry. That's she's winning that hands down. I'm sorry to say. And I could think I can be objective because I don't even sleep with women, and she's
Nick,
very
Nick.
pretty.
Oh my God, Nick. Guess what?
Um,
Go in your space and do whatever the fuck you feel like doing. I don't give a fuck. Ew. You're
uh,
cringe.
I'm so sorry. Thank you for the gifts. Da1, baby, can I tell you a secret? Well,
Please.
it's not really a secret.
It's
You
not
do
really a
realize
secret. It's
that
crazy.
you you do realize that picture isn't really Nick's. I swear to God on my life. I swear to God on my parents' life. They can like unalive right now if I'm lying. Um, that's not really Nick. That's not.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you seen Nick with the camera on?
I have seen what nobody has.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
here's the thing. I have an idea of what he looks like, right? You ever seen like Ed Sheeran mixed with what's that guy's name? Now Horn.
No, I'm just if I would love for the person that's seen Nick with his camera on to address me when it comes to that.
Well, that's what I think he looks like.
But who?
Iggy
Wait,
said
who?
hi
You
for
said?
it.
But wait, you said who?
Now Horn and Ed Sheeran.
I
Is
know
that a
who Ed
TV show?
Sheeran is. Who's the first person?
Now Horn. He played One Direction.
You
Well,
know
play.
what? October. I can't.
It's like I feel like that's what he looks like, but just match. But like he's just country.
He got you.
Yeah, I like when I picture Nick, I picture somebody with a Carhartt jacket and he drives a early model pickup.
Yeah, or something like, a flannel, red and black flannel, cowboy boots, blue jeans with an axe, in his back pocket for some odd reason. I
So you
that's
said Haifa seen him with his camera off. Did she get a screenshot or no?
I have no idea.
Did she get a screenshot or no? Potato snatcher talking about not you describing me. I'm crying.
No, I feel like Nick drives like a 1999.
You say she won't show it. If I pay her, would she do? Would she send it to me? Ask her how much I gotta pay her to send it.
He drives a Flintstone car. I feel like Nick has a Ford Ranger. It's red, but the paint is peeling.
Ask
He's got a
Hyper how much I gotta pay her to send it. I'll get stop requesting up here. You do not have a voice. You can catch me on whoever panel that you catch me on, but in here, you don't have a voice. I'm sorry.
damn.
Yep, sorry, not sorry.
Haifa is rich.
You can continue sending gifts to October though, please. Please and thank you. Yeah, I would, yeah, please send gifts to please give the panel.
Damn. October gets some plug. I don't get a plug. You know what? Fuck all you bitches.
Not you being mad at Purple. See that he go with the selective outrage again. Your burger
Haifa
on the
does
way. What
not
kind
care
of
about your pennies.
what kind of burger you got?
She's scared, but threatens him with showing it.
Hyper's not gonna care about my pennies. Do you know how to spell? Pennies is not spelled like that. So you know what, August, you know what? Since you can't spell in my chat,
Oh God, here you go.
yeah. Time out. Time out for you, okay? All
Not the
right.
one said, look around, everybody on mute.
Like, what we doing? Yeah, what we doing? Yeah. Yep. Double cheeseburger with a double cheeseburger with a double cheese. Poison, why you so greedy? A double cheeseburger with no sauce, only meat, cheese, bread, and onions is crazy. Learn how to spell a Eunice is insane. Hi, Surf. Learn how to spell a Eunice is crazy. It's so good, girl. You always be hungry, like all the time. You always talking about food. Hi. Hi there. Sir, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about anti-black spaces? Hockey pucks is crazy. Wait, what the fuck? Hockey pucks. Poison. He said you talking about you be eating hockey pucks. Wait a minute. Eating hockey pucks is insane.
Yeah, don't let her fool you. She be eating all her meat extra well done.
Hockey pucks is fucking crazy.
It's observant. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Fucking hockey pucks is wild
Hey,
work.
Pro Bono. Hey, October. Hey, Da1. What's going on?
Hi.
So you don't go to bold spaces, so you weren't privy to this. So
And
basically,
y'all finna let him convince y'all that his palate is superb when you was over there eating carrot ranch, blue cheese, blue nacho, ice cream, right?
What?
See, she be lying because the combination doesn't even make sense.
No,
Because
exactly. It don't. So why was you eating it?
why
Ranch
would I
ice
ever
cream?
put carrots, nachos, and ranch together? Like,
But you did in the ice
With
cream. Oh,
ice
I'm
cream.
sorry.
okay, and an ice cream.
It was carrot ranch nacho apple ice cream.
Oh
Yep.
Okay,
my god.
all right.
Wasn't it?
All right. See, she
Yeah.
lied for me. This is
Yeah.
slander. This is slander pro bono.
You eating garbage disposal ice cream.
Pro bono. How much to hire you for the slander case? Because Poison is got me fucked up on TikTok. Okay.
I didn't.
In order for him to work on a slander case, he first has to stop saying slurs on his immigration cases.
Oh.
So I don't
Oh.
know.
Oh.
What slurs
Oh
have I said
wow.
on my immigration cases? How would you
No,
know?
not on your immigration case, but you got to stop saying slurs towards you know
No, I
marginalized
don't.
groups.
No, I don't.
You don't?
You know,
No, not at
honestly,
all.
unpopular opinion, I feel like we should direct slurs towards Ashley. I
Oh.
And
feel
I'll
like
Well, I
continue to
don't
use them when they're
think.
Ashley,
appropriate.
I
They're a
don't
part of
think
our
so. I
language.
really like.
Ashley's a fat cow, and I really would love
October.
slurs. And she just, I just don't like her.
Why you
October.
don't
What?
like why you don't like Ashley?
I still like fat people in general.
Oh.
So if you're fat, I just don't
But you
like
be
you.
hanging out in both space.
Oh my god.
Bo's
Oh
not
my
fat.
God.
Well, to be fair, you only see his head, not
Oh,
his
so
body.
he be giving us Ursula then? My bad.
Yeah, like some people ain't built right. Maybe he's funny built, like a potato. You
Oh
know,
my god.
Okay, see, and this is why
Now
people be coming at
October,
us.
no, because has
Bold is
anybody
bigger.
seen a
You know
full
Bold
body
is big
photo
as
of
fuck.
Bo?
Yes. You
Oh
can't find a
my
full body
god.
picture because he can't fit in the full camera because he
Oh
big.
my god. What is wrong with y'all?
Mm-hmm. It's okay. He knows that. He's on that Ozempic smoothie. It's okay. But
Share the
his New
live
Year's
out the
resolution.
vault. Share the live out
He
to
knows
vault.
this. I tell him this all the time with his Ozempic smoothies.
Look, Trey talk about
Mm-mm.
Ursula. Y'all going to hell.
Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
wait,
But what
I
was
gotta go.
the? Yeah, get out of here. Go eat your hockey puck. What was the question?
What the fuck? Hockey puss is insane. Oh my fucking god. Not her leaving again. Trey talking about Ursula. Listen, that boat is Fluffy is wild. Fluffy is crazy word. She said she about to report you.
Oh, here we go. No, mute and block her, Da1, because it's going to affect your platform to mute and block her immediately. Immediately.
Oh my god. I'm fucking crying. Now hold on, Poison, because you did say something about some butter ice cream one day.
Also, too, I just thought about something too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't wide back Ashley in the live stream when Q was being very disrespectful? Right.
Who
Look,
is wide back Ashley?
no, you know exactly who he's talking about, Pro Bono. Stop
I
being
do. I
messy.
don't know who that
Like
is.
Nah.
I'm trying to because didn't she try to claim that she was also pro black? And usually in conversation where someone is being
What?
anti-black, she would love to run on the panel and say her little two piece. Well, even though she lacks the critical thinking to even comprehend or even form a sentence properly. But in this case, she was quiet. Interesting.
Who the fuck is Ozempic Smoothie Shop?
Oh, that's
Oh, see. Da1, did you have a question before I get yelled
Oh
at?
yeah, I think I asked you. What do you think about anti-black spaces?
They're everywhere. They're
They're
literally
everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
But like, what do you think about them?
I think that we all have different tolerances about what we're willing to put up with. And
Hmm.
so for me
Oh, and
to
here goes
get
another
on,
day of October. Can't
Ashley,
help
did
but
you
root
hear
for
me
herself.
saying something or
You
did
let
you
the
just
black
come up
man
to be
talk,
rude?
ho. You
Okay,
let him talk.
thanks. Thank you.
Oh, now I know who. Okay.
Thank you, Ashley, for letting me finish. And it would
Yeah,
be,
everyone else was talking.
no, they weren't. I was talking. Like I was saying, it would be remiss of me to get on anybody else for being in an anti-black space when I go to anti-black spaces. Sometimes for entertainment, sometimes to check people, sometimes because I'm bored. Like there's no. I think when I first got on here, I was a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? I was a little bit more strict about the spaces that I went to and the conversations that I engaged in. But the longer that I've been on the app and the more that I've met people across the spectrum, and I'm talking educational level, bigotry level, inbred level, the more people that I interact with, the more that I realize that people are just dumb in general. And I can't hold them to standards if they don't have like the experience in a space, the education in space, or like, enough brain cells to comprehend what's being said.
That's
So
true.
rather than like get mad and rather than hold people to impossible standards, I just take it on a case by case basis.
You listen to what you listen to. You let the people think what they're going to think. And if you feel like you can change people's mind or give them a different perspective, they're open to that. Say what you're going to say. But most of the time, these people on the app are not well versed, I guess would be the kindest way to
Yeah.
say it.
No, that is a kind way to say it. That's the political way to say it. I call a lot of people stupid and morons because there's a lot of stupid morons on the app. But I try to give Black people grace because we don't all have the same experiences and we don't
Correct.
all read the same books and all that. So you
That
know
is
what I
true.
mean?
That is
I
true.
I I miss the mark sometimes because I do get frustrated when people are absolutely stupid.
Also
But
true. Me as
but
well.
but you know what I mean. I can't fault somebody for being in an anti-black space when I go to anti-black spaces. That's just an unreasonable standard.
Absolutely. But I agree with like check what you can check, and then if you feel like the person's not even worth your time to even have that conversation, why would you waste precious breath trying to convince somebody who has to pay their light bill at the grocery store?
Let me
I
calculate you.
wouldn't I wouldn't describe it like that, but yes, in the spirit of what Pro Bono said, I agree.
So what? How do you feel? How do you feel about supporting hosts in anti-black spaces?
Absolutely not. Like I don't like I like for I'll take Nick for example. I don't have a problem with Nick per se. I get what he does. I get that it makes him a lot of money and get your coins. But because of past behaviors that other people have said, I try not to gift his live too much. Only I'll gift the panelist. But it's like it's hard for me to do that because until I find out if the allegations are false, like I have to kind of, you know, black power myself through that live. And that's no
I
shade
think
to Nick. I don't know him. He may be the most stand-up guy ever, but you know, I
I
can't
think
support
that
him with
we
my coin.
all I think that we all have different definitions of support. Like, I feel like if you go to somebody's space and you engage in whatever conversation that's happening, that is support. You existing in the space and watching the content is support. So I don't know necessarily if like I don't think that you and I view support in the same way. You know what I mean? Because like I could say that you even engaging in conversation with Nick, even if you're not in this space, even if you're like going back and forth on bold
Yeah,
space,
you're right. You're right.
is support. Like
You're
you're
right.
adding to the content. And so
You're
for
right.
me, like the kinds of support that I'm giving is very selective. Like I only give certain people, if I'm in spaces, I only tap the screen for certain people if I'm able to tap. Um, like I'll get into the box and I'll talk my shit, but that's more so because like I just like to yap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Um, and like, I don't know, to one, like, if we're really talking about anti-black spaces, then I could say that like you host an anti-black space and you engage in anti-blackness. And so like, if we're not supposed to go to Nick's, then in that same token, we're not supposed to go to your platform either. Right.
so. Okay. So like with the levels of engagement, right? Engaging to me is I get what you're saying when it comes to different like the spectrum of support, right? I don't consider engagement support, right? That's engagement. I think tapping the screen, like you said, could be a form of support. Engaging with someone, verbally, to me, like, um, those are different. Those are two totally different, like isolated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, just for me, like I don't think engagement and support is the same thing. Support for me is like a financial, supporting your live goal, making sure your goals are met, making sure if you're in a certain league and you're pushing for that league, you're there. Making sure when you're battling, pushing to support the battle. So for me, more so support on my end, I'm saying like financially. You know what I'm saying? Not like literal, not like engagement.
Yeah, so I can see the difference between what you're saying and what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that regardless of whether or not you're giving him money, the fact that you're giving him a storyline that people can watch is a form of support. So like if you didn't want to be engaged in an anti-black platform, to me, it seems like you wouldn't be engaging with him, period. And it's the simple fact of the matter is that there's no storyline unless there's a Da1 involved. And because you keep getting involved, there's a storyline. So you're supporting his platform.
So now I feel what you're saying. So I just recently got to the point where I literally just stopped even engaging with him, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
this is like today. Today I'm like, since as of last night, I am done engaging. I'm kind of like fed up with Nick at this point. So I won't even engage at this point. You see what I'm saying? So like,
I have to say I've noticed that because like since the whole Florida kid thing went down, like I haven't seen you as much in like the spaces that we used to frequent together. Like I have to either catch you in your live or Vicky's live or somewhere else on the app. Um, so maybe that's yeah, I don't yeah. That's my perception.
I do have one quick follow up question, and then I know Ashley is dying to address October, so I'm gonna go on mute and let that happen. Um, do you think that doxing a black man is anti-black?
Ooh,
It could be. It could be.
it could
I
be.
would say. I would say. I would say it could be. It could fall under the spectrum of. Yeah.
It depends on context, though, right? It depends on like why are we doxing this person? What
So the
is?
the context is that they're going back and forth with quote unquote trolling, and then Da1 decided that she was going to up the ante and dox Spiffy.
Yeah.
And so
But see, it
like,
was. But see, now there's levels. There's a spectrum to doxing, right? So this is a. This is a. We're not saying that it wasn't, but it still was, right? But I'm saying like it wasn't on the scale in which he did it. You see what I'm saying? Mind you,
I'm
so
gonna be
because
quiet
it,
because Spiffy doesn't like me, so I'm gonna go on mute.
I mean, I don't think that he dislikes you so much as I think that sometimes he gets irritated by people. And like, I'm guilty of this too, but I wouldn't take that as like he dislikes you. But I
I
don't want to
mean,
speak
he's
for him.
that's fine, and I've not acknowledged that with him, and I don't want to make this
Hmm.
about me, but I've acknowledged that with him, and I'm like, okay, well, we don't have to like. If I'm in a room, you can leave, and if you're in a room, I'll leave. Like, I don't want to have any problem with this guy, especially he's a black man. I don't know him, but like, he always has my name in his mouth, and I'm like, leave me the fuck alone, leave me alone.
So just a pro tip pro bono, I don't think it's that deep. Like having known Spiffy for a long time, I honestly don't think it's that deep.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, okay.
100%. I'm not telling you to take my advice, but it's not. And then I'm sorry, I have ADHD. Um, what I will say to one is that I have observed you engage in arguments before.
Mhm,
And I think that when we're at level like one, you
mhm,
take it to level five.
mhm.
And just like looking back at like the quote unquote trolling in your Discord,
Uh,
it really didn't require you to troll Spiffy. Like I've seen you cuss people out. I've seen you go live all night long cussing people out, and it's never gotten to that level. And so when you did it, it ratcheted it up. And to me, that's anti-black. And then the discourse
right.
after the fact was, well, they've got my mugshot up. They've done this. They've done that. None of us, me specifically, because I'm in this conversation, but none of the people involved in that interaction even
Mhm.
thought to dox you until you took it there. And so
No,
now I'm hearing you saying, like, I don't know why they have my mugshot up. I don't know why this white man has it up, this, that, and the other. Like, you opened the door when you took
no,
it
no, no, no.
there.
Okay, so for me, Nick is not in my Discord at all, right? So when that happened with Spiffy, that he's a black person, I'm a black person. So I gave Spiffy, mind you, Spiffy basically gave me or asked me for permission to do it, pretty much. And I told him go ahead. He's black. I don't give a fuck. They did it in Real's live. She's black. I don't care. I told her have fun with it, right? So for me, Nick is white. It didn't have anything to do with Nick, which is why I asked the question, why does he have my mugshot up there? There's no
Because it's
reason
on
for it.
TikTok. No, because it's on TikTok. It's literally on TikTok.
I
Just
mean,
like you get
I get
to,
that, but at the same
just
time, it's like
just like
let
you
me
get
just
to comment on everybody else's drama when it's exposed on TikTok. When your mugshots went up, when everybody on this side and everybody on not
oh
everybody,
my
but like
god,
people on Messy Talk got a
yeah,
hold of it and started asking questions. That's why it's there.
right, but
So
it's
like,
not.
Why are
it's
you
not a
offended?
matter.
I'm
It's not
sorry,
a
go ahead.
matter. And I'm almost done. I really do want to let Ashley
No,
talk
go
because I
ahead, go
know
ahead,
she
go
came
ahead,
up here.
go ahead, sir.
I really just want to make the distinction between like anti-blackness, racism, and just the way that messy talk and drama talk work. Like
Right.
you can't call someone racist because they have your mugshot up because somebody else exposed it. I could see if he was coming at you and then randomly just doxed you and had a problem with you and there was racial undertones, but I don't get that. If anything, I hear you ratcheting up the type of trolling that you do, the type of insults that you do, and Nick just responding in the way that he does, and then information about you being exposed by someone completely different, and all of a sudden there's more information to troll you with. To me, that's not racist. To me, that's you decided that you wanted to be on this part of TikTok and engage with these people, and now you're getting a light version of what would actually happen on Messy Talk.
So for me, I think being that I never actually addressed Nick in the way that where it was considered doxing in the least bit. Again, for me, knowing his history, to me, I would consider it racist because it was unprovoked on his end. Like it's not like I could understand Spiff doing it because it was something that I initiated with him to
It was
do.
unprovoked on your end when you did it to Spiffy. What are we talking about?
I mean,
like,
it wasn't though because Spiff was like, mind you, I had already done dox Florida kid. Right? So this is something that had Spiff inserted himself into something that had nothing to do with him. And he kept
no,
trolling,
okay.
right? But I
And
don't I
this
don't want to
is
go I don't even want to go into that because you know what I'm saying?
no, but this is where we will disagree because again,
Right, right,
if
right, right, right.
something is happening on TikTok and you're telling us that you get to comment on it regardless, and the same thing is happening around Spiffy, he gets to comment on it regardless. And now you're saying that, like, well, Spiffy inserted himself. Well, you've inserted yourself into things with Bex, into things with the male madams, into things with the youngsters. Like, it's all the same to me. But now
I mean,
because it's
I
Nick, it's
don't think it's the same.
racist.
I don't think it's the same because I feel as though with Florida Kid, it was something personal that unfolded on this platform, right? And this one thing happened. So I feel like him addressing those things, cool. But when we get into Discord, them going off app, sharing the conversation and people having to chime in on it, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. I think
You're
what
picking and choosing, DeJuan. You're picking and choosing how you want to engage with people and what's expected. And that's exactly what you've been accusing other people of doing. I just think that you should reflect on what's happening. Because from where I'm sitting, I can see why Nick would be called racist, but for this particular issue, I don't think that that applies.
oh, okay, so yeah, we're just gonna disagree on that one. But I feel where you're coming from though. But yeah, I think that shit was racist based on his history and based on the fact that it had nothing to do with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, and then when certain things that I address on this app, it happens on the app, not off the app, right? So the things that happened with me and Florida Kid happen off app. The things that I posted on my page never went into certain depths. So I think other information that was fed into was on the back end on his end, and then those things happen off app, right, in Discord. So again, Nick's not there, so again, I don't see the reason for him to even, you see what I'm
You
saying?
exposed Florida Kid's peen pick on the app.
Right,
The conversations that were had with Florida Kid off the app were done with his permission because he wanted to tell people about his story because he
right.
wasn't able to in your live. That information then made its way back onto the app, and Florida Kid was the one telling people. So if you're mad that this private conversation was exposed off the app on the app, then you shouldn't have exposed it.
I mean, I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, I still don't see the relevance in Nick involving himself when it comes to that. It didn't
Just
happen to
like there
Nick's
was no
face.
relevance in you involving yourself in any of the situations that you involved yourself in, but you did it anyway. Like I
Okay.
said, I think you're picking and choosing.
I mean, I don't think it's the same, and I'm gonna tell you how, right? Because me giving my opinion on a thing versus me. Okay, so Nick took it to the extent of taking my photo and putting it up on a platform, right?
Like he
Bex,
does with everybody. Like he does
okay,
with everybody. You're not
okay.
like I don't mean this to be mean, but you're not
No,
special.
no, you don't have to. You don't even have to say that because I'm like I don't have a thin skin, right? And I totally understand where you're coming from. So for me, I feel like this, right? I see where you're coming from, but this is to me this is differentiation, right? Differentiation, right? Um, I never like say for instance when I inserted myself about certain people's conversation on app. I never went so far as to take a screenshot, make it up, put it up on my backdrop. I never went so far. It would literally just be me engaging with them on the platform, on the panel. It never left app. It never went off app. I
You
didn't.
were
You know what I'm
splitting
saying?
hairs now. You're splitting hairs now.
No, I'm telling you this.
You're saying that because you didn't have a screenshot to crop and put up in your background that is the difference. It's just
No, I did
simple
though. That's
like
the gag. I'm saying
no, no.
there
So
were there, okay. So listen, hold on, right? So there were the people that the certain information that I chimed in on, there I had their information was available. There were certain things available. There were certain things that I could have done and I didn't do. That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? Like there were screenshots, there was information when it came to certain things, and that I chimed in on, but I didn't go so far as to put that shit in backdrops, put that shit on like no, I didn't. So that to me, that's the difference. Like
it's there's no difference in my opinion. Nick didn't go and search out your information. Somebody else posted it on the app. At that point, it became public knowledge. And then, I don't know about you, but I see lots of pictures of people being screenshotted and exposed, and other people putting them up. So, like, if you didn't want that to happen, you shouldn't have doxed Spiffy. Spiffy told you not to do it, and you did it anyway. He said you should apologize because he didn't come at you the way that you came at him, and you refused to apologize. Then all of your information is exposed. That screenshot was exposed, and Nick is going to be messy. Of course, he's going to be messy. This is like light messy talk, whatever you want to fucking call it. He saw it. You had been calling him slurs, calling him out, calling him racist. He put your picture in the backdrop. What did you expect was going to happen?
yeah, again, to me, that's racist as fuck to me. That's just my opinion, right? Again, I just feel like that it's two totally different scenarios. You know what I'm saying? I think
I
that's
don't
the
think it
difference.
is. I think that you're trying to split hairs in order to differentiate yourself from what Nick did. But in my opinion, it's the same thing. And like, I don't know. I think like maybe if you're not hearing what I'm saying, maybe it'd be worth it to talk to some of your other friends to see how they think.
I
And I'm
mean,
not
no, no,
talking like,
I'm listening to what you're saying. It's just I'm not saying. To me, it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I respect what you're saying, but to me, it's just not. It's not the same. Those are two different things, right? Like when so for instance, me inserting myself into Beck's conversation when she's on Nick's panel centering, right? And I come in, I express my opinion about it. I didn't take it off app. I didn't post screenshots. There was information available readily. You're not gonna see it in my backdrop. Even though me and her argued, not one time did you ever see Bex's information in my backdrop ever. There's information available on this app and off this app about Bex. You never seen me posting shit in my backdrop ever. Like that's to me, that's
I'm
ridiculous.
sorry, I'm sorry, Dewan, but when you escalated with Spiffy and you made it known that you were okay with doxing off of some trolling, you made yourself a target. When you started calling people out their names, started calling them slurs, shutting down conversations, and then holding all night lives to go at them for no reason, you made yourself a target.
For no
When you brought your
reason.
story to other
Listen,
platforms, when you brought your story to other platforms and people were trying to get to the bottom of it, and you extreme the conversation out and started calling them slurs, they started digging into you. I'm so sorry. This is the nicest way that I can put it, but you are the architect of your own downfall in this entire situation.
I mean, me not denying that. You see what I'm saying? Again, I've admitted and never denied the fact that I was the one who doxed Spiffy first. But again, if I'm doxing Spiffy, that is me doxing
Hmm.
Spiffy. If they release that
Yeah.
information, hold on, if Spiffy puts that information out because he wants to, I'm confused as fuck what they got to do with Nick. Mind you, I've never doxed Nick.
He's
Yeah, I
messy.
say what I say to Nick,
He's
right? But
he's
it's
messy. He was gonna do it. He was gonna do it. There was no way
yeah.
that you were gonna get out of
And
this
that's
situation
why,
without people putting
I'm looking
your
at it, and
picture in the
that's why I'm looking at it
background.
like that's some racist shit, right? Because mind you of his history. Because you control me all you want. We can argue back and forth and engage with each other all we want to, but then there's a whole nother level to the shit when you take my photo and put it on your page without my permission. I didn't tell you
Yeah,
to
I
do it.
don't.
I
I don't
gave
see
Spiffy
that's.
permission.
I don't see that as racist, especially when it
Yeah, I
happens
do.
to like
I
literally
do.
everybody in this space. Like I don't
Yeah,
like.
I
I'm sorry.
definitely.
Again,
Yeah, I definitely do.
you're not special. You're not being targeted because you're black. I don't think that he said anything that was remotely racist while he was putting your picture up. He was just laughing at the fact that you have several mugshots.
Yeah, I still feel like that's racist. I mean, that's cool. We can disagree there. That's cool. But I respect your opinion, though.
Okay, I think I've like taken up enough time. I think Ashley wants to address October. I'm gonna drop down to the comments. One, please don't dox any more of my friends. They go hard.
go,
Otherwise, you guys have a good day.
go ahead, Ashley.
I don't even know what was said. I just heard my name and October saying it again. But I think the issue here, October, is that for some reason, I stay on your psyche for long periods of time. And I just found it very interesting how that day, and ever since that day.
Wait, was what the thread? What
Okay,
did you say? I'm coming in there, so I can
just
hold on 1 second. What was the
can we
thread? Because
put
I'm barely.
October on pause for a second?
I'm fucking crying.
I would like to address something if possible, and then I'll just drop. I'm not gonna be here for 20 minutes. I'm just gonna be a quick 1-2.
Go ahead.
What I do find disturbing and not funny at all is that you could do this. This is cute. Your first grade, artwork is cute. But that day on the 2nd of January, you decided to put my face on a dog for some strange reason. And your big sis had to even call you out on it because you're incapable of having a conversation or actually being intellectual when you're clocking people. You have to, I mean, this is an example of it. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. You're a weird bitch for that. You're a goofy bitch for that. If anybody should be on a clown, it's you. Um, that's all I have to say. Keep saying my name. I do find it weird that I will literally not address you. I won't even think that you exist because you're not somebody that's on my mind. But here you are, constantly doing things like this. Again, this is cute, elementary shit, but don't put my fucking face on no fucking animal, because the only one that's acting like one is you. Thanks. Bye.
So yeah, okay. So I'm looking at the comments. I'm playing the game too, so I really ain't really paying attention to the comments. So him saying that his friends go hard, is that what you're saying? Is that's a you saying that's is that a threat? For me, right? Like, what the fuck? I didn't even see him fall right there.
Anyway, is the mutt finished talking, or because I don't, bye, girl, bye. No one
So
gives a
for me,
fuck.
like, I still feel as though it's racist. I respect his opinion at the same time. I get it because people have their opinions. Like, I'm not gonna try to convince somebody that their opinion is right or wrong. It's just this is my stance on the shit, right? Bex, when I said what I said about Bex, I didn't interject. I didn't insert myself to the degree to where I'm putting her information and screenshots up on my panel because we arguing, right? I could understand why Spiff did what he did because I provoked that. So I can't police how far you go into hell once I drag your ass there, right? So that's not my dilemma. That's not my
That
dilemma.
is true. You can't get mad at a motherfucker for doing wrong to you. Or what is it? You
Y'all
can't,
never said I didn't
oh,
get mad. I never got mad. I
what is
just
it? You can't do, what is it? You can't get mad. You can't do wrong to somebody and then tell them how mad to get. That's it.
right, absolutely. So I can't police you about how far into hell you go once I drag you there, right? And that's something that you would never see me do. My thing is when it comes to Nick, right? What we were doing is simply trolling. There was no reason for you to ever post one of my motherfucking pictures on your for one, I never gave you permission, right? Then you use the shit with malicious intent. I never gave you permission to do so. I gave Spiff permission. He's black. I gave him permission. When the girl that he shared my information with told me she was gonna do it, she had my information up. She said she wanted to discuss my charges. I told her to go ahead. I don't care. Again, I didn't get upset about the shit. We were just trolling each other back and forth. The lies was what was addressed to me. When you're trying to spin it, that's where I address it, right? And so Nick coming into it, you're taking it with malicious intent. You're twisting my charges and making statements on your platform. You're using my photo without my fucking permission, without my permission, with malicious intent. And not only could that be considered racist by people because they know that you have a racist past. Again, you're doing it with malice. You know what I'm saying? So I respect people's opinion about it, but I have my stance regardless. You know what I'm saying? Again, me and Bex kept that shit at trolling, and it say on app. I never got off app and used some of the information that people sent to me about her, and never put it in my backdrop ever. Right? Never ever. Right? There's people on this app that don't like you at all, and they have certain information on you, and they actually sent that shit to me in the inbox, but you would never know about it. I wouldn't ever put it in my backdrop because we literally kept it at. I've threatened you and all type of shit, and I still literally kept that shit in app. Right, when it comes to engaging with you, I never went so far again as to put that shit in my backdrop, and never will. Right. So there's that for me. There's a difference, right? For me, there's a difference. But he also said that I could. He also said that he could see how it could be, to some degree, depicted as racist. But then he said, but, and he continued. But as long as he agreed, but then he also gave another the flip side of that coin. And I understand it and I respect it, but at the same time, yeah, that's just my stance, and it's not gonna be it's not gonna change at all. Yeah, I'm not okay with that shit. That shit is not cool. You will not have a voice on my platform. You can't make an excuse as to why you ever could put my mugshot up there to try to go ahead.
I quickly came up to
Who the fuck
address.
did that?
Oh Lord. Okay,
Who the
I'm
fuck?
not.
Who the fuck
I
put?
don't. I do not
I
condone what
did.
is happening right here.
Yeah, you know what's so
Um,
funny?
I
Oh, sorry.
October, why you
I
want to be the
quickly
green?
I quickly came up to address what Spaghetti Brain was saying down in the chat. I think that
Ooh.
people understand how I speak and what I'm saying, so I'm not even going to address like her question. Suffice to say, like you'll know when there is a threat because I will actually say this is a threat. That was not a
Oh,
threat.
that is
I
funny.
thought that we were just having a conversation, and I would prefer for Dewan not to talk to my friends. Like that's I don't I don't understand how. Actually, I do. I know exactly why Kellum is doing that because she wants to start some mess because she's too
But so
scared to get
basically, what you're
close.
saying is that there wasn't a threat. You're just saying you just prefer that not to happen.
Yeah, like in general, I don't think that we should be doxing each other, especially over trolling. But like, I prefer for you not to dox my friends because they will like respond. Like, yeah, like it's unnecessary. I think that we've all seen the fallout of what happened afterward. Like, I don't think that you want your information out there anymore. I don't want my friends' information out there anymore. Like, we should just stop.
I can respect that. Kellam, are you okay
Excuse
with what
me.
he said, or do you have more questions? Are you okay with what he said, or do you have more questions?
Can I say something? Excuse me. I'm so sorry. To respond to the mutt down there, number one, bitch, if I'm going to call you a dog hoe, I'm going to continue to call you a dog hoe. Bitch, you see how I'm saying dog again, hoe? Realistically, like, who going to stop me, hoe? Nobody likes you fucking mutt. I
Oh
will
my
feed
god.
you any type of dog food you want. I would DoorDash it to you, you fucking mutt. I don't care what you say. You pig feet looking bitch. You frog face asshole. Bitch, I don't care
I'm so
what you say.
bored.
Like every time
No.
you address me, bitch, I'm going to troll you every chance I get. So yeah, your name will always be in my mouth. I don't care. Come pop me.
Um, Ashley, Kellam, would you all like to respond, or are we cool? Ronald McDonald is insane. I can't find this. Yeah, no, some people keep things at trolling. Like I'm not good at trolling, which is why I don't do it, right? Um, I only troll people who troll me initially, right? Like, uh, but like to initiate it, like I'm not gonna do it. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh, no, that's the same. I don't want that. Femboy, let me bring you up here, cause you saying a lot in the chat. Would you like to come up and to say something? I can't really read the chat as God damn it. I can't really read the chat as frequently as because I'm playing the game. No, are you gonna watch the counter? Are we gonna watch the counter go down, or what are we doing? Ashley, what the hell did you do to October? What did you do to October? Trying to center you, I'm not centering you. I keep every time I look down, and I'm not even now, mind you, I'm not even really reading the chat, but every time I look down, I see one of your comments, and the chat is moving. So I'm that's why I sent you an invite. I'll tell you what. You want me to stop centering you? How about this? There you go. Ta-da! Hold that. There you are. Let me help you out with that. How about that? Okay. All right. We can do that for you. I got a little magic, little magical fingers type shit going on. But yeah, again, um, different types of support. You know what I mean? Different types of support. Who is
You
Pete?
know, the one that's a really good question. I
Bark, bark,
can't tell
wolf,
you.
wolf.
I can't
Bark,
tell
bark, wolf,
you. I
wolf.
don't
That's all
speak
I hear.
bitch. I don't
That's
speak
what you're speaking right
bitch.
now.
Oh my God.
I'm trying
That's
to
what you're
translate.
doing.
I'm trying to translate for the hoes that down there who actually
I don't
speak
know why you're calling me a mutt
English.
because that girl that you
You
got is
quite
fucking a
literally look
mutt.
like a
You
mutt.
are the one who
You
looks
are the
like a
mutt
fucking
hoe.
bitch. Okay.
You are the mangy
Okay.
dog that has
Then
matted hair,
you're
who
upset
has
because I said
fleas on her
come
fucking
on
body.
cam.
You
You
nasty
literally
mutt. You are
spiraled
a
because I
mutt to
said to
me. Do not
come
talk to
on to
me.
the
Actually, each
camera.
time you address me,
Isn't
I'm
that
going to talk
funny?
about you. Girl, you want to talk about me
Isn't
so
that
badly, girl.
funny? Isn't
You are
that
a
funny, Day
fat
One?
mutt. You are a
I would like to
fat
speak to the
bitch.
one
You
because
should
there's no
audition for
conversations with you.
fat
You're
roles
incapable of a
only. You should
conversation.
not be
All you're
auditioning for
capable of
skinny
doing
roles, you
is
fat,
these
nasty, greasy
kindergarten,
bitch.
childish first
Bitch,
grade
you look
reads.
like a
Learn
pig
how
hoe,
to
and that's what
read,
the fuck
bitch.
you are, you
You're
fat, greasy.
upset because you don't know how to read. You have to resort to this because you are incapable. You are incapable. The fact that you have to resort to doing this again childish shit is just further proof that you need to go to the school of reading, go to a library and learn how to read. Like besides that, move on. Now the one I wanted to talk to you because I myself don't know what I did to October. I didn't even know when October was going hard on me originally at first. I had no idea why. She just went off because I think that, and their siren, and then there's siren ending things and moving things around.
Have you tried to apologize?
About what?
I don't know. I just asking if you've tried saying whatever I did October, I apologize.
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. And October is known to go after people. Move around me if that's the case. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's childish to resort to, again, calling a black woman a dog repeatedly, especially in a white space like Nicholas's, and then having white people, and to a point where you had to
You
stop
identify
yourself because you
you
had a
identify
bunch
as
of.
black? I didn't know
Yes,
that.
I am a
Okay.
black
You have
woman.
Oh, I didn't know
to,
that.
baby, that's
I'm
the
a
thing.
black
You're going to
woman.
have to
I'm a
convince
black
me
woman.
why
And
you're
I'm a
not a mutt.
biracial black woman like
Convince me why
October.
you
So
don't
there's
walking off
nothing I
the
have to
worst
talk to
hoe.
October for.
Convince me why you don't eat from a dog bowl,
Oh
that's
my
That's you,
God.
purple and has your
baby.
name
That's
on it
you.
that
You're the
says
one that was
Ashley
found
eat
in the
here.
pound.
Convince me that
You
you
were
don't
the one
answer
who
to
was
dog
found in the
whistles.
pound,
Convince me
bitch.
that you do not do these type of dog activities, and then I
You
will
sure
consider
do
you
know a lot
human.
about being a
I'll consider you
bitch.
human hoe.
You
And the fact
sure
that you
do
tried to
know a
like
lot
go
about
to
being a
place
hoe.
to talk about me is just so weird to me, girl. First you
No,
wanted to
what's
smoke and now
weird
you
is
got it,
that I
girl.
won't
You
I
are
won't
a
even know that you're in the
nasty
room and you just start
fat
saying my name.
bitch. You are a
That's what
cunt.
I find
You are a
weird, that I'm
mutt
not
to
even
me.
in the
You're
room and
not
you're
even
saying my
human. You
name.
are a dog. That's what you
Okay.
are.
Are you
I
looking in the
don't care
mirror
what you
when you're doing
say. You
this,
can continue to
October? You're
cry
so
about it,
boring.
Ashley.
You're
I
such
really
a
don't
fucking
care.
boring
But at the
bitch.
end of the day, you
You're
should worry
so
about
boring.
why
Like,
are
get a
you
better,
400
like,
pounds. You
reading
should worry
class.
about
I
why
don't
your
know what to
neck
tell you.
expands
Get
every
better
time you
glasses.
talk.
Get a
Why aren't you
teacher,
worried
a
about
tutor,
that? Why
something.
aren't you concerned about your neck expanding?
You should
Why the
be
fuck aren't
concerned
you
about
like
being able to come on
concerned about running out
camera.
of breath just
Why are
sitting
you so
down?
scared?
Why is
Why are you so
that?
scared to come on
Well,
camera?
how are
Why is
you running out of
that?
breath sitting down?
Why is that?
How are you running
Why
out
are
of
you
breath
so
sitting
afraid
down,
to come on
Pookie?
camera and
How
show the
are you
world who
running
you
out of breath
are?
sitting, like breathing out of breath?
I want to know why she's so afraid to come on camera for a bitch who has
Keep
nothing to say
reporting.
except
Hold
for
on. Hold on. Who keeps reporting? Why does October keep getting snatched off the
because
camera?
she's literally cursing and the TikTok live guidelines have changed. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I just hope y'all ain't fucking reporting in here.
No, I don't report,
I don't think
and
anybody's
especially in a
reporting. I
black
think it's
space.
TikTok. It happens to me a lot as well.
Yeah, I think October needs to, gather some courage together, collect it all together, and turn that camera on because she sure does talk about everyone else's looks, but the bitch is afraid to come on camera. I don't know. And I think she spiraled that night because I said cam for cam. I said I'll send her $20. I said I'll turn it on first. I mean, I literally did everything, but she instead resulted to coloring books and shit. I don't know what the fuck she's doing now with these like memes. I guess she wants like a TikTok award now. I don't know. She was that day she got back because I said you didn't win and I didn't win. We all losers today, and she got mad at that.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, what is the point of bringing up like my face card? Are you trying to emulate yourself to
No,
be
the point is that
skinnier?
you're
Is
afraid
it
to
going
show your
to,
face card. You're
encourage you to lose
afraid.
weight?
You're
Is it going to
afraid.
encourage you
You're
to go at least
afraid
walk at least about
because
3
that mug is
miles?
not it.
What is it going to
That's
encourage?
why.
How is that going to encourage
Because the
your eating
mug is not
habits?
it. That's why I'm
Let's talk about
saying.
that.
Because you
Like,
do
girl, no one's
say a
guaranteeing you
lot
look, girl.
about
Like,
everyone's
I'm
looks,
just
but you
scared to
don't
the
come
fact. I'm
on the
scared of fat people,
camera.
really. Like,
That's my
fat people
point.
are just so
Who knows if you're
obnoxious
600
and
pounds?
stuff.
We
And
wouldn't
my face
know
has
because
been
you don't
flattered
come on
like
camera.
in areas
We wouldn't
multiple
know.
times. So
We
just
wouldn't
because you
know.
haven't
We
seen it does
wouldn't
not mean I
know.
don't
We
showcase my
wouldn't know.
face.
We wouldn't know.
Like,
We
you're
wouldn't
just
know.
mad because I'm skinny
We
and
wouldn't.
you're just fat. And I
You're
get
an
it.
ugly
I get it,
bitch.
Bookie. Like you want to be skinny, but you can work hard.
I'm sorry.
You can
I'm
work
sorry.
hard
I'm
in
sorry.
anything you do,
October.
but losing
Don't
weight.
you
You're
hang
successful
around
in
people who are also
areas
fat?
like
Are
the
you saying that to
stupidity,
them?
like the
Are you
special
saying that
ed
to them? Are you
classes that
saying
you
that to the
attend
people that
to.
you love that
Those
are
are the
fat?
type. Oh, okay. Here, okay. Period.
Mm.
Okay. Period. Oh, okay.
Right, because
We
again,
love straight hair.
October's afraid to come on
Um.
camera, and that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
you're scared. You're a scary
Yeah. Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Scary as fuck.
Yeah.
So on that note, since
You're
I
scared to eat
come on
healthy,
camera every
baby.
single day,
And
and this
Ashley,
bitch
girl,
does
if you
not
could,
because she's
matter of
scared
fact,
of
I'm
the
helping you lose
internet,
weight right now. You know, I'm
I'm
helping you
gonna
lose weight
go.
because every time I talk
Sure,
to you, you
sure.
start to begin to sweat. And each one of your
Sweat.
rolls have different odors coming from there. So I just know
Do
that
you
you're sweating
cover
right
up all
now.
the
So you
mirrors
should be
in your
thanking
house
me
because you're an
for,
ugly ass
causing the
bitch? Is that
sweat,
what you
the
do?
fatness to go away. You should be grateful about that, okay?
Oh my
You
god.
should. And
Again,
at the
you're
end of the day,
so
get it
weird
where you can
talking
get it,
about
I
the
guess,
way
girl.
people
But,
look, but you're
I can
afraid to
help you lose
come
weight
on
the right
camera. Can you
way.
answer that
Like,
question,
it's not a
October?
problem, Pookie. But
Why is it
you
that you want to
crying
sit here
about
and
people who don't
talk
give a
about
fuck about you.
everyone's
And you
looks,
know what's
but
so
you're afraid
funny,
to come on
Ashley, is that no
camera?
one actually
What
likes
are you
you.
afraid of?
Like nobody
Are you
in this
afraid
whole,
that
not
people are
even
gonna make
Siren,
fun of
not even
you because you have a
Tacos,
box
not even the
head?
people who actually
Is it
dislike me
because
like you.
of your
And that
chiseled
says a lot. Like
chin?
everybody
Or
don't even
is
know
it
where you
because you
came from.
probably
You're
look
You
annoying
said a
as
like...
fuck.
box head?
You want to
Yeah, she
insert
probably
yourself
has
to
a
every
box
little thing,
head.
baby. And at the end of the day, no one
She got a
likes you.
box head and a
And
square
I cannot
body.
imagine being on
And she's only
commercials,
projecting
like
onto
being
me because
successful and
I'm
worrying
not
about what other
afraid of
people say
showing
about
you
them
how I look.
online. So it's just so
I
weird to
am
me how
proud
you
of
claim that you're
every
making
single
moves,
pound on
yet for
this
some odd
body. And
reason you're
guess
worried
what? I'm
about
not
little old
scared
me
of
by me calling you
showing
little
it.
nut.
That's
Like
for sure.
I enjoy that. I get
The only one barking
my
here is you,
soul
bitch. You
is
chihuahua ass
joyful
bitch.
every time I hear
Oh,
you
shut up.
getting
Don't make me get your
emotionally
big
triggered
sis
by
to
what
tell
I
you to shut the
say.
fuck
I
up.
love it. Like, cause I'm not
You
trying to be
love
funny. If
being
I
told
was
to shut
on,
the fuck up.
name brand commercials, baby, I wouldn't worry about little old
Oh,
TikTokers,
if you
baby.
see, this is what I
But
mean. Like,
evidently
you
you're
are
not
such a
booked and
jealous
busy.
hoe. Why are you
You're not booked and
stay
busy, Pookie?
talking
Are
about
you
the
okay? You're not booked
commercial
and
and work
busy?
that I
But you
do?
said that
You're
you're booked and
such a weird
busy
ass
and that you're very
bitch.
successful, but it
You're
doesn't
the
look like it,
weird
Pookie.
ass
So it just
bitch.
shows that you're just
How is it not
miserable. And
successful?
it shows that you're just miserable, Pookie. Like I don't understand that, girl.
It
Like,
sounds like
girl,
you're doing
you
a
know what's
lot
so
of
funny,
projection
Ashley?
right now,
Every time
babe.
I get
You're
off
doing a
this app,
lot of
girl, I
projection
don't even
right
think about you
now.
hoes. I really
And
don't.
the
Like, because
jealousy
I
is
actually have a
seeping
real
through the
life.
phone
I actually
because
have
why are you
a
talking
people
about my
who actually love
commercial work?
me.
My
Unlike you,
numerous
I don't
commercials
walk
that I've been a
around
part of,
here waking
where
up
I
every
show
single
my
morning to
whole body, my
TikTok
whole
and worrying
face,
about what
head
bitch
to
talks
toe.
about
I'm not
me
afraid
and
of
worry
it.
about why this
Can't
person
say
doesn't
that
like
for
me. Why
you.
don't like me?
Can't say
Why don't
that
you
for
think I
you.
care about what people say about me? Like,
Then turn
girl,
that
I can care
camera
less.
on.
We can go on and on and on and on and on. We
Then
can go
turn
on and
that
on and
camera on.
on. We
No,
can go
Queen,
on
I
and on
wasn't
and
even coming for
on.
you, Queen. I was
Yes, you
bringing up to
definitely
the
were.
point.
Yes, you
No, I
were.
was
You tried
not.
to
I was
say
bringing up to
that,
the
you tried to bring
point
her up
that
as
October the other
if
day on
she was going to
January
be your little
2nd, when she went
ally
off on
or
this little
something. But at the end of
tyrant
the
of
day,
memes,
nobody
because
liked
this is
you,
what she does. She
Ashley.
just
Like,
talks over
girl,
you. She
I don't know
filibusters
what can
until you
convince
get
you that
tired and you
nobody
almost
likes
like
you.
go crazy in your
Like,
head because she's just like
absolutely
blah, blah, blah,
nobody
blah,
likes
blah,
you.
blah, blah, blah. That
Ashley,
day
I
where,
don't
remember
like,
when she
not
made
even
me a
Wawa
dog,
likes
where
you.
she
Girl,
put
you
my
have no
face on
friends
a
on this app.
dog
I
and
don't
you
think
said,
people
now
are
we're not going to
mutual, Bookie.
do
I think people
that.
just
And
love
then
to
we
look
had
at
a
a
bunch of
good
white
comedy show.
people in
That's
the
really why
comment
people
section telling me
enjoy.
that I'm
People don't
not
even like
black because
enjoying
of
you.
October's
People just look
actions
like
and
they. I'm
Nicholas's
not trying to be
live.
funny. Like people
That's what I
compare
was
you to
bringing up,
QB.
Queen.
Like,
I
do you
was
want to know
not
what
trying
people
to
say
come
about
for
you?
you.
They
I
compare
was
you to
telling
QB, and that's
October
why
to
y'all
mind
hoes
your
act the
business
same.
before I go get
The
big
only
sis to
difference is
remind
at
you not to
least
fucking
QB,
do
she's
that
aware that
stupid
people don't
shit.
like her. But you, on the other hand, you
Okay.
think people enjoy your company. You
Okay.
really do. Like, you center her every single time. No
You're the
one
one
wants
who
you around.
centers
You want to
me.
insert
I'm
yourself in every
only in
situation
the
that has nothing to do
room
with
and you're
you.
saying
You want
my
to say, that's
name. How exactly am I centering when you
like,
say
who
my name?
cares? Like, actually, nobody cares. Oh, thank you. I have showtime. What I have to say, like I said before, Ashley, you're a miserable fat cow who needs to lose weight. I'm tired of hearing you speak to me, and every time, oh, she left.
No, come back up here. Sorry, the mud. That ain't got nothing to do with my room. Can you please come back up here to defend yourself? I mean,
Oh, you don't have. Well, she's gone. You can have. You can take me off Showtime.
cam for camera, shut the fuck up. It's okay. In Showtime.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
trying to
issue
give both
time.
of y'all the opportunity to speak without being interrupted, so that's why I'm trying to get her up here. Well, there's that. There's that. Congratulations, guys. Fucking live at sex has been snatched. Multi-guest access has been fucking restricted. Who is reporting? Oh my God, bro. Jesus Christ. People can't express themselves on these platforms, man. Yeah, I blocked a lot of people on my main account because I don't got, that's my main account. I don't have time to be getting trolled by people with the bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't got time for the fuckery. I don't got time for that bullshit. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't respect the fact that people, like, it's certain shit that people do I don't respect. I just don't respect that shit. I don't have to. They don't have to respect certain things that go on with me neither, but, oh my gosh. No, this is a backup account. This is a backup account. If you blocked on this, listen, if you blocked on this account, I don't know why. I got mods everywhere, so I have no clue. For me, like, I feel like it's a differentiation when Spiff used my shit versus when Nick did it, right? Spiff did it consensually. I told him it was okay, and in my opinion, I don't think it was with malice. You see what I'm saying? It was him trolling me. I don't have a thin skin about that. But when Nick did it, being that, for one, I didn't consent to him doing it. Plus, if his history with racism, on top of the fact that he's spinning shit, to me that's malice. It's him doing it with malice and without my consent. So it's a big difference for me. So I mean, that's just my stance on it. That's just my stance. That's just my stance. Yeah, that's how I feel. No, because again, he never had the intention to do it. I can't say it was with malice because he didn't have the intent on doing it. He was simply trolling me up until I did that shit to him. So I can't. I don't think so. I can't say. I mean, my opinion is I can't say that because with malice, it's like I can't say on his end it was malice because it was provoked on my end, right? You see what I'm saying? So I can't say it's with malice. On top of that, he gave me the opportunity to apologize, because he didn't want to do it, right? So I can't say that's malice. That's, to me, he was trolling me. You know what I'm saying? I just, that's just me. But with Nick, it wasn't provoked. I didn't give him the okay. Plus, he's fucking racist. So that's just my opinion. But I don't know why. I'm kind of like, I'm gonna have to go live on my other page because I'm still trying to figure out what happened between October and Ashley. Ashley said, like, damn, I hate that they don't get along. Like, I really do. Sarah, you so funny. Sarah talking about, okay. Why I read that in your voice? I'm crying. I'm screaming. Moody. I'm so mad because I hate that October. I wanted to know. I was trying to figure out what y'all was saying. I could hear both of y'all talking, but could hear nothing that either of you were saying. You don't have October. October. Oh my God. I am screaming. I'm gonna have to go live on my other page. Is QB. I don't even know if do I got guest access on that account? I don't think I got guest access on that one. October is a child. Oh my God. So, but why did y'all fall out? I'm still not understanding why y'all two don't get along. I mean, I think both of y'all cool. I'm not understanding. Yes, I'm younger than you by a decade. But what was the what was the fallout for? I'm playing a game. I'm in and out of the shit. Now I'm mad. I can't hear y'all. I got to read the fucking messages and I'm on the damn thing. Queen. Queen to my baby. They was never fell in. Yes, Vicky, I lost the boxes. October and Ashley was cutting the fuck up. Cutting the fuck up. October's a fan is crazy. She just said I'm a beautiful black woman and she can't compete with me. Ooh. Who is, bro? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So is it about is it because of sexuality or is it like I'm not understanding. Oh, so Ashley's saying there's no comparison. So why the hell don't y'all like each other? They never got along according to Queen. Get the fuck. Oh my god. That's insane. That is insanity. I'm about to go live on my other account. I don't know if y'all following it, but I'm gonna go live on my other account. So y'all can have boxes.